Mic test, 1, 2. Welcome everyone. Thanks so much for coming in. Jaden, how you doing? Welcome. Jaden, you're the first one. I think you should be having the crown. Jaden, you're the first one. I think you should be having the crown. Let me see that I can get music going. The crown. Okay, cool. Let's see whether we can get the music going. Botrix has walked in. Jaden, how are you doing? Are you excited? It's almost, your summer holiday is almost over. 1 more month to go, right? 1 more month to go. Guys, let me get my music. I don't know where my music has gone today. Let's see. What am I in the mood like today? Today I'm in the mood like, let's start with the... Why can I not hear music? We are good. Alrighty. Alright. Hey, Lisa J Stocks. Lisa, I was thinking about you today. I'm going to reach out to you. I was thinking about you today. I don't know, for some reason I was thinking about you, Lisa. You and it was you and Famous, you and Rooted and Essential Oil. I was thinking about you guys today. Jaden, thank you so much for coming in. Tolman, I almost said Wagwan, but Tolman is from Grenada. Welcome, Tolman. Nice to see you. This camera of mine is not looking very demure, so they can get it. Yeah. Today I don't have my tripod, so my camera feels like a bit it's like leaning on one side, so I feel like I'm tilted or something. But you know what? We'll have our tripod back by the weekend. This is what happens when you visit places and then you forget your tripod. Yeah? I have to wait until the weekend so that I can get my tripod back. Okay. The fireplace is visible. Welcome, Tolman. How is Grenada? I was speaking to Tolman. I was talking to who was this? I was talking to your fellow country person. Where is my touch-up thing? I cannot find. Let me tell you, StreamYard has been changing things around. I can't find that thing of touching up my face. I can't find that thing of touching up my face. So now my face looks very scrap. I need that. What do you call it? I need that thing of touching up my appearance, and I can't just find it anywhere. I don't know. It has been taken. StreamYard has been changing things here like crazy. I don't know why. Yeah. Oh, enhanced skin appearance. Okay. I've seen it. They've changed it. It looks very interesting. It's like somewhere now on a very different spot and the visual effects. Do I look better now? You always have to. I like enhance. I like this subtle effect of enhancing. Yeah, now you look nice. I'm glowing nice. Yeah, you're glowing nicely. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. You have to make it subtle so that it doesn't look like it's popping too much. Yeah, it's been changed. It looks very different today. Like it's wild. You're looking clear. David Ant, I was trying to look for this touch-up thing. The touching up your appearance thing. Let me show you guys where it is now been taken. It is up. Let me tell you, StreamYard is always doing the most. Let me show you where it has been taken so that you guys can laugh with me on why I was like, let me say that I can. Hold on. This is not funny. Yeah. It is so funny. I'm just like I'm laughing here like a crazy person because I don't know. It has been taken somewhere else completely. Let me show you the screen. Where is my StreamYard window? So here it is. So you guys can see the StreamYard, right? So you have to go to where is it now? So you have to go to like the settings down here, then you go to visual effects, and then you'll find it here, enhance skin appearance. Now you can make it as extreme as you want, but I like making it subtle. You can do none somewhere in there, and then it's automatic. And then save. That's how you enhance skin appearance. So funny. Let me tell you, streamer will always teach you things that are like crazy. It is what it is. But you know what? We keep learning. Hey, Beb Artist Kitchen. Welcome, Beb Artist Kitchen. I see BOK Media Food Freaks. Thanks so much, BOK, my sister, for popping to say hi and set you up to run on the TV. I'm working and lucky. Thanks so much, BOK. I really appreciate you stopping by. And I know you are busy at this time of the day. Thank you so much for that. David Ant has come to see whether he has his crown. David has been camping on the live stream, like waiting for his crown from the last few days. Hey, Natural Vibes with TK, welcome. It's been a minute. How you doing, brother? I hope you're doing better. How have you been, TK? How have you been, TK? And then JD says, it's been a minute, Goga. How are you doing? Yes, it's been a minute, JD. I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're doing well. I always just see you cooking very late at night. Maybe I don't know what is happening. I think you moved to America or something. I see you cooking at very nocturnal hours in your and clearly you moved locations. I don't think you live in Kenya anymore, because how can I see you cooking like that? It's normally 2 in the morning in Kenya. Today you are cooking something at, I think it was like 4 in the morning, and I was like, oh, why is Daddy awake at this time of the day? And then I realized, oh, she's moved to America. Hey, KNL TV saying happy Independence Day, everybody. Yes. Happy Independence Day to all the Jamaicans on the live stream. I don't know what you normally say, but happy Independence Day to Jamaica. Jamaica just turned 62 plus. Yeah, Jamaica just turned, is it 63? Am I getting it wrong or something? Yeah. Jamaica just turned 63 today. 63. Happy Independence Day to Jamaica. And then David says this number one thing is addictive. Yes, and that's what you're going to talk about it today, David Ant, as a class. That's why I said I'm going to dedicate a whole class for the crown, so that you guys can you can appreciate how it can really boost engagement. Praise the Lord, Brother Goga. Praise the Lord, Evangelist Melvina Thomas. Oh my goodness, so nice to see you, our international mother. Welcome, Evangelist Melvina Thomas. How is your daughter doing? How are the grandkids? How is the church? How is the ministry? I always just run into you in some people's live streams. Of course, when I'm doing the night support, because it's usually like you're in the States. So I always just see you in those like late night live streams. You're doing very well, Evangelist Melvina. Secret of Laura, welcome, Secret of Laura, and once again, happy birthday. That was a beautiful party you threw on Saturday. It was so nice to meet your mother, and congratulations once again to all your many milestones on YouTube, including your 3-year milestone. KNL TV is asking, whose independence? It is Jamaica's Independence Day today, the 6th of August. Yeah, that's the Jamaican Independence. Why are you guys not telling me my music is loud? My music is so loud and you're not even telling me, because I'm not having earphones, so I can just tell like it's loud. Yeah, I just tell it's loud. I want to start dancing on the live stream at this point. Dancing to my own music. Sometimes you have to dance to your own madness, guys. It's important. Good Goga, thank you. TK, I want you back on presidential directives. And then I see, are you guys voting on the poll? Jeez, you didn't even set up a poll. Yeah, you guys are voting. 67% of you say yes. 13% of you say maybe. 13% of you say just hanging out anyway. 7% of you say asking for a friend. And guys, make sure you RSVP for that event that I've pinned on top of my chat. I am going to be the gracious host of the coronation of Pope Ragus, the world of Ragus. I'm going to be the chief cardinal and master of ceremony. I need to get myself a fancy title before Saturday, because this master of ceremony is not going to cut for that event. I have to get a very bougie title. Wait, Saturday will be shocked. So make sure you are RSVP. I'm going to be the MC at that event. Jerry Muya, welcome, Jerry Muya. Nice to see you. How you doing? How is our in-law? One of the many, because I never keep track whether it's American, whether it's Jamaican, whether it's like British, whether it's Kenyan. Jerry Muya, I hope you're doing very well with many those in-laws of ours. And then I see JD is big enough people. Today I want to just speak. Today I just want to speak patois because it's Jamaican Independence Day. If I can be speaking random patois today, you bear with me so that I can honor this. Jamaica is actually my second biggest geography when it comes to the channel support. I do get a lot of support from the Jamaican community, so that's why I really have to honor America. That's why I always celebrate those things. You always see me celebrating America, the 4th of July, Americans, guys. Americans are like the number 1 in the channel. And then followed by Jamaicans, closely at number 2. The Indians are like a number 3, but I don't see them much, which is interesting. So I'm waiting for the Indian Independence Day. Those are the top 3 countries you'll find me screaming like crazy on my channel when it's the Independence Day, because guys, they're the demography. They're the ones who bring in the money and the views. They bring in the money and the views. So started with the United States. So I always have to like make sure I give them a shout out when it's their special day. Even if somebody came on the live stream and was asking me, Goga, why do you celebrate the 4th of July? I'm like, hey, that is the money. This is where the money comes from on the channel. The biggest constituency on the channel is America. So I have to celebrate all American holidays. Now I'm preparing for Halloween. I think Halloween is coming in the next couple I don't even know when it is, but I will Google. I think Halloween is the next major holiday that I need to celebrate so that the Americans are happy. Yeah, so you have to like make sure you cater to your audience. Cater to your audience and make sure they feel as part of the channel. Let me tell you, if Canada comes and takes over the US, you'll find me celebrating all the Canadian holidays. Guys, I am a business person. I don't like pretending. I'm a business person on YouTube. I normally act accordingly. I act accordingly because it's important for business. Red Room! Welcome, Red Room to the building. Welcome, Red Room. Nice to see you. Mona Ninja! Welcome, Red Room. And Red Room is back. He's the host of Mixed Up Radio. Man loves gossiping like crazy, and gives us like cannot gossip, sharing intelligence. The man literally left his live stream because he heard there were receipts somewhere. I just shook my head and I was like, why? Can you imagine somebody ending their live stream? In the history of raids on YouTube, that was the fastest raid I've ever been put on. This resume is always pretending that he does not know how to raid. Let me tell you, in the history of raids on YouTube, that was the fastest ever raid I've ever been put on. It did not even take 1 minute. We had already been thrown to the next live stream because he was going to collect receipts and mix up. So Red Room, as always, a pleasure. And thanks so much, Red Room, for the $10 super. I don't know what I'm even saying, but yeah, the $10 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much. Red Room is just trying to buy his crown, guys, because these things can be bought. These crowns can be bought, and I'm sure Red Room is now number 1. Red Room is now number 1 in the list. Red Room is now number 1 in the list because of that blessing. Red Room, this is for you, this is for you, this is for you. I have to acknowledge my blessings, guys. I have to acknowledge my blessings. Thank you so much, Red, for that. And here at Yoga with Goga, we say, may your pot brim in abundance. May your pot brim in abundance. Reds, thank you so much for the blessing. Thank you so much for the blessing. Why did I stop? JD saying hi to people. David says, I've been working on this for weeks. Okay. And then the crown is my David Hunt, king of Okra. Resume is already becoming competitive as always. He's the one who actually made me like, he's actually the one who inspired this topic, guys. The super chatter is the one who inspired this topic, and he now has his number 1 crown. Alisa! Hey, Alisa, I need to record that thing. I'm going next to a lake next week. I will record that video and send it to you. I just saw you and then I remembered that you gave me an assignment, Alisa. I'm going to next to a lake because I couldn't find a lake or any water body here in Nairobi, and I don't know how to pretend. I can't get a green screen of an ocean. So I said I have to go stand in front of a lake and then I can scream into the void, Alisa! Yes, and then I need to record myself for that assignment. Okay. Jaden is saying thanks. Onap Patrick, welcome, brother. How you doing, Onap? Welcome, Onap. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for popping in. And then David Ant is asking Red Room, why are you like this? And then Red Room, you're lucky I am broke. David Ant, there is nobody who is broke in the community. There is nobody who is broke in the tribe. Nobody is broke. You can never be broke on my live stream. Nobody is broke. That is defamation. Nobody is broke in this channel. You can just say you are. You can just say something like you are. You are dollar challenged. Don't say you are broke. Nobody is broke. You can just say dollar challenge or something like that. Don't say you are broke. Nobody is broke. Nobody is broke here. Goga taught me how to be petty, David. Resume, I'm not petty. Resume, I'm not petty. That is not me. God will never fail us. Congratulations. I saw your 2 live streams yesterday. The other one, I don't know. You ended it so abruptly. I don't even know what happened. But I saw you cooking also in the kitchen very late at night. I want you to keep doing more of those live streams. And I like the fact that they are interactive. You're talking to people. Let's pay attention more on the chats though, because I noticed there was a bit of delay. So that in case people are coming in and saying hi to you, you can give them at least that greeting and stuff. But thank you so much for doing that, because it's going to help you grow your watch hours. And guys, if you don't have God Will Never Fail Us, she's on the road to 300. I think if she's not yet already there, and it's important. Yes, Goga, I need by the 13th. Alisa, 13th is when? Oh my god! And then I have to record it. I have to. At least I'll have to record something, because I'm traveling on the. Oh yeah, you'll get it. I'm traveling on 12th. You'll have it by the 13th. I'll be at the lake on 12th. I will record it and send it to you, Alisa. I will make it. I'll be at the lake by on the 12th. I will do it. I'll do it for you. I'll do it. Thank you so much for that. I checked you're still within time. Yes. Nobody is broke. You're just dollar challenge. Please, please, please. David says, I'm saving it for my son's wedding this weekend. David, and your son is finally. Oh! David, and why comes you not invite us for your wedding? Sorry, your son's wedding. David Hunt, how comes you not invite me for your son's wedding? And you know I'm a very important person in that family. I'm going to be the uncle who brings okra into the wedding. David Hunt, oh my goodness, you're becoming a father-in-law. Wow, David, how they grow so fast. Guys, David Hunt is about to become a father-in-law, so please go to his channel. He's just about to become fully monetized. That can be the best wedding gift you can give to him, because he's getting a new title in addition to being a musical mastermind. Wow, David Hunt, congratulations. Wow, a father-in-law designate. David Hunt is becoming a father-in-law in the next 2 days. Wow, that is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I like it. David Hunt, I don't know, that is an unboxing video right there. You have to do a video unboxing yourself as a father-in-law. Because I don't know how you're going to make it content, but David, we have to make content out of this. We have to make content out of this opportunity, David Hunt. Becoming a father-in-law, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. Wow. David, you know, I don't know. I thought your son was still very young. Look at those pictures. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Like, okay, Goga, stop collecting receipts. Yeah. Goga, has Fluffy Diva checked in yet? Red Room, not yet. Fluffy Diva, you know, she's hiding in the bushes because she does not want me to name her. She was even on Sunday. You see, you had in our own admission on Monday when she was saying, Goga was calling me after the Sunday service, after the guest left. I just kept quiet. I was at the salon, and those ladies at the salon were saying, isn't he talking to you? And then she said, I totally ignored. Like, I don't know who Goga is talking to. David and 22. Wow, 22 and is already. Wow, I'm impressed, David, and congratulations. Bad Files! Welcome, Sue. How are you doing, Bad Files? Thanks so much for popping in. One of the most supportive content creators as well on the YouTube streets. Thank you so much for that. David, I'm impressed. And then David Ant is asking, how do I do an unboxing video as a father-in-law? David, you have to figure it out. It's a wedding. Go and just tell somebody to record tell somebody to record a portion of you in the wedding. Make sure you are eating okra somewhere in there, and then you say, I've unboxed myself as a father-in-law. That is a big deal, David. That is a big deal. Like, you becoming a father-in-law, I think is a big deal. We have to capitalize on this. Guys, I think I've been yapping for the last 19 minutes. Allow me to start my class. The rest will find me in the middle, because I need to teach, and then so that we can leave early. And once again, my brother Red Room, thank you so much for the blessing. May your pot forever be in abundance. I don't take it for granted. And even you guys, I don't take it for granted. Your presence here is important, and it's really and I'm really grateful for your presence every time you come to the academy. It's usually like it's a really like it's a really great endorsement into the work we do here at the Fireside Chat every Wednesday. And I just want to say thank you so much for it. Thank you so much for it. Thank you so much for it. Right, StreamYard is changing things around, guys. Today, if I'm a bit slow on some certain settings, just bear with me. StreamYard has changed things in the past 1 week. I'm missing some settings. I don't even know where some settings have been placed. So I'm struggling a bit. I'm struggling a little as the Jamaicans will say. And once again, happy Independence Day and happy birthday to Jamaica. Jamaica is celebrating its Independence Day today. So in case you meet any of your Jamaican friends, and subscribers, please like acknowledge them and just wish them a happy Independence Day. In Jamaica, just do that. They'll feel very happy. As we wait for Juba Bruce, I meant to say, as we wait for David Ant to do an unboxing video. Because he's becoming a father-in-law. We are really looking forward to that video. I think that will be an amazing video. Juba Bruce, welcome. Thanks so much for coming in, and happy Independence Day, Juba. Happy Independence Day to you, Juba. Juba, I saw you somewhere. I have some hot receipts, Juba, but I cannot discuss because you guys will know I was on that live stream. Juba, I found you somewhere very late at night, but I am not going to discuss it because you will know where I was, and you will know that I saw everything. So let me just shut up my mouth. Let me keep my mouth on this Independence Day in Jamaica so that I don't get into problems. But yes, Juba, thanks so much for always bringing in life in some of these places you normally support. I saw you there with the typo, and then you have to like withdraw. It was nice. So happy Independence Day to Jamaicans. Evangelist Melvina is saying the same thing. Happy Independence Day to all my fellow Jamaicans. Yes, Jamaica. Happy birthday to you. Jamaica, Kenya is 1 year older than Jamaica, because Kenya we became independent in 1963. Jamaica became independent in 1962. So I was just trying to like compare, and I'm like, yeah, Kenya and Jamaica almost. No wonder we have so many things in common, because Kenya and Jamaica are like friends. Like there's a lot of cultural influence, especially when it comes to reggae and music, that we borrow a lot from Jamaica. Like literally, I think all Kenyans know reggae and things like that, and it's amazing. We've had all these Jamaican artists visit Kenya as part of their promoting their artistry, and it's always so fascinating just how we are so close. So I always treat my Jamaican friends as brothers and sisters, because yes, we do have a lot of similarities, and happy Independence Day to them. Happy Independence Day to them. Right. That said, let us start the class today. Today's class is going to be very practical, so you may need to like get your. Let me so that I can get my notes. Okay, you can take notes. In case you have any questions, you can hold on to them. I think I'm just going to run through the tutorial for like about 20 minutes, and then we can do the practical. So I'm going to explain a few things here, then so that you guys can get context into what we are discussing. All right. So the title of the live stream is very. I know the title. I know the live stream is very like. Let me see. I know some of you saw the thumbnail and you are like, "What is Goga up to?" I know some of you saw the thumbnail and you are like, "What is Goga up to now?" And this was the thumbnail. Make sure that it picks up. That was the this was the thumbnail. Sorry, this is going to be the updated thumbnail to the live stream. The Game of Crowns. The Game of Crowns. Some of you I know came here thinking that we are going to be playing a game. Not at all. But the Game of Crowns is just what Red's Room is our super chatter, is the one who started this thing called the Game of Crowns, because of its competitive nature when it comes to the new feature. This crown feature that you guys are seeing on the live stream. I think all of you should be having the crown feature. Is there anybody on the chat who has no idea what the crown is? Is there anybody on the chat who has no idea what the crown feature is? Because that will be a great place to start. Is there anybody on the live stream? By a show of hands, you can click on that YouTube pink hand. You can click on that YouTube pink hand and just confirm whether you are. If you don't have it, I think everybody now has it. Everybody now has it. David Ant says this crown feature is making enemies of friends. I know. And then Alex is like, Goga, that man is scary. I don't know who this man is, but you know what? Alex, I don't know who this man is. I'm even surprised to see. But yes, this is going to be the thumbnail. The fact that it is scary, it means it's great. In fact, let me go and change my thumbnail right now. Let me go and change my thumbnail on the live stream right now so that I can put that scary one. Details. Let me put that thumbnail right now so that it can stick. The Game of Crowns. Goodness, this is fun. Let me save it. Done. Okay. So okay, hold on. You guys can see this. Yeah, so I think you guys can see it on the screen. Okay. I'm giving you guys a bit of a moment to see the thumbnail I created. And then David Ann says, Goga, I don't know anything about this. Okay, so that is good to know. A number of you should be having the crowns by now. A number of you should, I think all of us should be having the crown thing by now. The crown thing was introduced as an experimental feature about 2 months ago. And a lot of channels did not have it. A lot of channels did not have this feature until I think it was last month that YouTube decided to make it available for everybody. Hey, Design for Greatness, welcome, sis. Nice to see you. Been a minute, but I hope you're well. Yeah. So YouTube decided to give the feature to now most channels last month. Red's Room for the longest time never used to have the crown feature. Red's Room and I think a number of content creators did not have this crown feature for the longest time. But when Red's Room got the crown feature, everybody had gotten the crown feature. So YouTube now made it permanent for everybody. Those of us who are lucky, I was among the first few people who had the crown feature when it was being tested. And I think we were being used as experiments to see how we are going to receive the crown feature. And yeah, there was a mix. For me, I think I wasn't paying so much attention to it. But if there's one person who knows this feature a lot, it is Red's Room. Red's Room is the best person to explain what this crown feature is because he has been very, for lack of a better word, he has been very competitive on the YouTube streets. So competitive that he has gotten into trouble with people because of this crown drama. We have gotten into trouble with Red's Room in people's live stream because of the crown. Red's Room, there's a time David Hunt raided us to church. There's a time I keep telling you guys this story. I don't get tired of it. There's a time David Hunt raided us to a church on YouTube. Let me tell you, Red's Room went and became the first person who had the crown in that live stream. We could not breathe. And you were in chat. And David Hunt told us to behave when you go there. It was not like a typical live stream that where we can go and start making noise, David Hunt raid and things like that. So that said, the feature has been a very interesting experience. I think I've had it for like nearly 3 months by now, and I think it has been a very rewarding experience. Number one, it's a very good feature to tell whether people are hiding in the bushes. You can actually tell who is actually on your live stream just by using this feature. Hey, Winston's Chronicles, welcome, Winston. Winston was the Sunday service guest. Winston has the crown for the longest Sunday service guest in the history of Yoga with Goga's channel. Winston, thank you so much for the beautiful time we had on Sunday, and you have the crown. Winston currently has the crown for the longest Sunday service guest. So anybody who comes to the Sunday service has to beat that time. Because usually the guests stay for like about 2 hours or 3 hours, and then I normally make noise for like about 1 hour, and then we end the live stream. Winston, even after ending the live stream and editing the live stream, Winston still has its 4 hours intact. So Winston, thank you so much for that time. Helena Koya, welcome, Helen. Nice to see you. Christine Ajisali, the beautiful wife to Apostle. I've forgotten your husband's name. Apostle Ajisali Wycliffe. Yeah, Apostle Wycliffe Ajisali. Thanks so much, Ajisali, for coming in. And then I see Auntie Marge is in the house. Welcome, Auntie Marge. Thanks so much for popping in. So let me run through my notes real quick. Emen Derito, nice to see you, Emen. How is Scotland? How is Scotland, Emen? How is Scotland? How is Scotland? How is Scotland? How is Scotland? Okay. So how is Scotland? And then let me see whether I can get I can get a few things done. So Henry Bestline, welcome, Henry Bestline. Winston, guys, if you don't have Winston Chronicles, you better grab you better have the Gentleman. He made some amazing food the other day. He did a premiere, I think, for like 10 hours. And I think I was there, I think, I don't know, we were there for like long because of the food. He made us salivate on that video like crazy. Yeah. So, and then David Ant is trying to discuss receipts here. Goga, that redirect to Crooked Pitch. Oh yeah, Goga and Winston raid. Goga and Winston raid on Sunday was wild. I raided people to Crooked Pitch, and then Crooked Pitch decided to start eating okra. David Ant wanted to like bury himself. Everybody was like telling David does not wish that he was part of this raid. Goga and Winston raid was the best thing that ever happened, I think, on YouTube streets. Because David found Crooked Pitch busy eating raw okra and making those nice, what do you call them? ASMR sounds. ASMR sounds. It was so funny. Like, and then, yes, okra pinyam. Indeed, okra pinyam. Let me tell you, Crooked Pitch did a very interesting okra pinyam, and it was several of them before she ended. It was so funny. Everybody was cracking up on the live stream like crazy. Kanini Kanene, welcome, Madam Officer, welcome, Kanini Kanene. Nice to see you, okra pinyam. And once again, happy Independence Day to all the Jamaicans on the live stream. Happy Independence Day to all the Jamaicans on the live stream. It is such an honor to have the Jamaican community in this as part of this channel. And I just want to say thank you so much for the support, the continuous support. I see Henry Bestline on the live. Welcome, Henry. Henry, how you doing, brother? It's been a minute. Henry, I missed your live stream. Yes, she was crunching. Yes, I was trying to remember that one. Crooked Pitch was crunching on okra, and those sounds were just like amazing. And then I think she was doing it in front of the camera, next to the microphone on the phone. David Ant wanted to bury himself. David Ant was like, "Why did I even come for this read?" It was very beautiful. I loved it. Anything that can make David Ant get annoyed because of okra, I'm always happy. I'm on board. And I even loved the raid that we did. Those series of raids that happened on Monday. Monday was so chaotic. Oh my goodness. Monday was so chaotic on YouTube. From, I think, Fluffy Diva, Red's Room. Then we were all raided to David Hunt's live stream. And I think that was amazing support. I think because David Hunt is almost getting his 4,000 watch hours. So I think we need to make sure that we get him home. And guys, if you don't have David Hunt, he just disclosed that his son is getting married on Saturday. Okay, I don't know if they said Saturday or Sunday, but he said his son is getting married this weekend. So he's about to become a father-in-law, and we want him to do an unboxing video because becoming a father-in-law is content. Becoming a father-in-law is content, so he has to find a way of unboxing the video, the father-in-law, because David Hunt, when we sit at the Sunday service with Anna Abdullah, David Hunt will be officially a father-in-law. So if you can join me in congratulating him in advance as a father-in-law designate, please do that. And you can do that by watching one of his playlists, Quiet Time Piano. Go and watch his playlist called Quiet Time Piano. That playlist has been very soulful to listen to. Anyway, back to my class. Anywho, so that is what I want us to talk about today, the crown thing. You may not know what the crown is if you don't do live streams and premieres. It may be totally foreign to you. If you don't do live streams and premieres, you may not have an idea what this crown drama is. If you do live streams and premieres, it's going to be very easy for you to know what it is. And I'm going to share my screen right now so that you can see what I'm talking about. So let me see that I can get that. Hey, Dudu Zile! Welcome, Dudu Zile. Shali. Welcome, Dudu. How you doing? How is South Africa? So let me see that I can share the screen. So if you do live streams and premieres, you will have an idea what this crown. You will find me screaming like crazy. And if you are not so sure, I want you guys to check out Redroom. Redroom, can you drop an emoji or something? Redroom has a crown thing next to his name. Are you seeing the thing next to his name?
So
this thing written crown.
United
Thing with
States.
that
So I
crown
always have
next
to
to
like
his
make
name.
sure I give
That
them
is
a
what we
shout
are
out
discussing.
when it's
David
their
Ant
special
is
day.
number 2.
Even
David Ant is number 2.
there's somebody
Yeah,
came on the line
I don't know who is number 3,
Brother,
but I'm going to find out.
why
who
do you
number
celebrate
3
the 4th
is.
of July? I'm like,
So
hey,
that is
that
what
is the
the
money.
crown
There's where the
feature
money
is.
comes from on
So
the
David
channel.
Ant is
The
number
biggest
2.
constituency of the channel
Redroom is
is
number 1.
America. So I have to
Now,
celebrate or
go to
American
the when you go
holidays.
to a live,
Now I'm preparing
you
for
will see
Halloween.
this part
I
written
think
top
Halloween is
fans.
coming in the next
All
couple.
of you
I don't
can
even know
click
when
on that
I will
thing
do.
written top
I
fans.
think
If you're
Halloween
on
is
my
the
live
next
stream
major
right now, I
holiday
want you to
that
click
I
on
need to
top fans
celebrate
and
so that
tell
the
me who
Americans
you
are
are on
happy.
the list.
Yeah. So you
And
have to
tell
like
me what
make
is
sure
your
you
number
give that to
on the
your
list. I want you to type your number
audience
on
and
the
make sure
list.
they feel
So just click on top fans and then you see whether you are there.
Let me
Go
tell
and
you,
see whether you are there in the
if
first
Canada
place.
comes and
Some of
takes
you may
over
not
the
be
US,
there
you'll find me
because
celebrating all the
you are
Canadian
either
holidays.
like
Guys, I am
among
a
the top
business person.
100.
Guys, me,
So
I
want you guys
don't like
like
pretending. I'm a business person on YouTube.
Ellen says double talking. Is it gone? Is it gone? Is it gone? Thank you, Ellen, for that. I think it's because I had not muted this. So I want you guys to confirm what number you are in the list. What number you are in the list. It is just click on that thing written top fans. Are you seeing this part where I'm pointing with my mouse? Are you seeing this part where I'm pointing with my mouse? Click on this part and then you will see who are the what number you are on this live stream. That is your registration number. So I want you guys to type your number on the chat so that we see where you have been ranked by this crown system. I'm not seeing the numbers. Let's keep dropping the numbers. Ajisali, what number are you? Click on that thing written crowns. Oh, you guys are not seeing. Sorry. Hold on. You guys are not seeing. This is what I'm talking about. Sorry, guys. You click on this part written top fans, and then you will see your name. You'll see yourself on the list. Duduzile is number 3. Yeah, Duduzile, you have taken somebody's number just like that. Duduzile has become number 3. Priscilla, welcome, Priscilla, my sister. I want you guys to drop. I want you guys to drop your number. Redroom says, I hear other people talk. You're hearing your own things. You're hearing your own things. Let me refresh this live stream because clearly I'm doing my own things. Or it's because I'm sharing my screen and I forgot to mute the live on the control room. So you sleep, you snooze. Hey, Duduzile, can you be nice? Duduzile, can you be nice? Juba is number 19. Okay. So guys, you click on this part. Are you seeing this thing written top fans? Top fans. Ajitali says, I am not seeing my number. Hey, whoa. Okay. Ajitali, have you scrolled down up to number 50? Njerimuya, what number are you? I want you to click on this thing written top fans and type your number on the chat. Type your number on the chat. Ajisali have seen, okay, Ajisali has seen that she's number 17, okay? Ajisali is number 17, Juba is number 19. Now, pay attention to that number and you are going to notice how your number is going to be changing however long you stay on the live stream. The longer you stay on the live stream, you notice that your number will be changing. Hey, Big Boss Lady T, welcome, Big Boss Lady T. How you doing? Welcome, Queen. So I'm giving people an assignment. You click on that crown thing written top fans and tell me what number you are. Tell me what number you are on the live stream. Tell me what number you are on the live stream. It is here. Top fans. Click on top fans and tell me. Juba has moved to number 20. Jaden, what number are you? Red Room, Duduzile, and David Ant, you don't need to tell me your numbers because I can tell. Priscilla is number 22, okay. Big Boss Lady says that she's number 22, but she used to be number 1 to 3. Don't worry, you can still overlap. Jaden is number 21, okay. Big Boss Lady, she is crying. How did she move into the top 20s? Okay. Design for Greatness says I am number 75. Hey, there is no number 75. Design for Greatness. You what now? What numbers are you checking? Design for Greatness. I don't even think there is number 75 in the list. Let me see. This number 75. I need to get the design for greatness. Where did you get that number? Design for greatness. Where did you get that number? Because I don't even think it is number 7. There've been no. I don't know if design for greatness is getting that number. Design for greatness. Where did you see your number? Where did you see your number? Oh, the number of points. Okay. No, design for greatness. No, not that number. Design for greatness. Design for greatness, not the experience points. Click on the crown. Click on this part written top fans. Helen is number 11. Design for greatness. Design for greatness as she took me out with that answer. Never seen number 75. Anti-match says the list has stopped at 34. Yes, the maximum should be 34 at this particular point, but it is going to go up to 50 the more people come into the live stream. The more people come into the live stream and they type something, the more you'll be able to see the list expanding. Oh no, design for greatness, that is what we call experience points. That is what we call experience points. Hey, special ability learning, welcome. Special, how are you doing? Special, what is your number? Now, when you click on this part written top fans, when you click on this part written top fans, Alex is saying number 1. Alex, you are not even ranked. Alex, don't get us into trouble with Red Room. Alex, the Red Room is so sensitive. Don't say that your number 1 is going to crawl from wherever he's hiding just to come and bribe his way back into number 1. You guys are finishing me, guys. Like, okay. So, Juba, Jaden has moved to number 25. Hey, Jaden, why are you just moving towards the back? Okay. Who is number 34? Who is number 34? Who is number 34 in the list? Auntie Madge, what is your number? I had you just volunteering volunteering the numbers. Devotionals from the fountain. Welcome, devotionals from the fountain. What number are you? So you have to tell me your number. You have to tell me your number as you come into the live stream. You click on the top fans thing and tell me your number. Special ability learning is number 17. Okay, that is good. That is good. Ella has moved to number 13. Helen has moved to number 13. Devotionals is number 26. Okay. Yeah. Design for greatness says, oh, when you don't know, you don't know. No, it's okay. Auntie Madge, you are number 18. David is even volunteering people's names. David was that kid in school. David is number 2. They're among the top students in the class, so they have not. Hey, Big Boss Lady T just became number 3. Duduzile, your number has been taken. Duduzile, what were you doing? You said you snooze, you lose. Duduzile, you are snoozing, you have lost. Duduzile, you have been like what do you call? You have been kicked out of the top 3. Big Boss Lady T just came and snatched that number from you. So I want you guys to pay attention to that thing written experience points. XP. Pay attention to XP. Pay attention to XP. And then David Ant is saying something. The more active you are, the higher you get. Yes. The more active you are, the higher you go. That is a very important thing to pay attention to, because this is going to be important for very important for your live streams. Now, Duduzile decided to give me a super chat. Let us see what is going to happen shortly. Duduzile, thank you so much for that super chat. Duduzile, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you so much for that super chat. May your pot brim in abundance. This is for you. Now, what number is Duduzile? Duduzile, can you type something? Duduzile, can you type something? I want to see what number Duduzile is. Whether her bribe worked. Duduzile has bribed her way back to number 3. Big Boss Lady T, what number are you now, Big Boss Lady T? Duduzile just bribed her way back. Duduzile bribed her way back into the top 3. So that is how it works. I want you guys to pay attention how YouTube knows how to make money. YouTube knows how to make money like crazy, because there are people who are so competitive on these YouTube streets that they don't want to be any other number. Like Red Room. Red Room is like a very typical example. Red Room likes being number 1. Resume will pay YouTube to be number one. Duduzile has also bribed YouTube to be number one. When you give somebody a super chat, you can buy your points up. In case you're like number 34, you can buy your way up and you can even come and get rid of the number one. It is amazing. It is amazing. Now, let me tell you, when I saw this feature for the first time, I was like, what is YouTube up to? And finally, it made sense. Diesel is saying, happy Friday, all of you. Diesel, it is Wednesday. Diesel, which part of the world are you? Because even the farthest part in the world is not yet Friday. Diesel, which part of the world are you? The farthest part of the world, it is Thursday. Diesel just came into the live stream and is saying happy Friday. Diesel, what part of the world are you watching us from that you are saying happy Friday to everybody? Diesel, what part of... Diesel just said happy Friday to everybody. This is how you know somebody's having a very long week. Somebody's having a very long week. Somebody's having a long week. It's Friday for me and I'm already drunk. Clearly, because how do you walk into the live stream on a Wednesday and you are wishing everybody a happy Friday? Big Boss Lady T, let us see. Big Boss Lady T has decided to bribe her way back. Anastasia! Welcome, Anastasia. Thank you so much for coming in, Anastasia. Anastasia! Welcome, Anastasia. Blessed. Thank you so much for popping in. Let me see. Let me acknowledge Big Boss Lady T's super chat. So, guys, this is another way of making... This is how YouTube knows how to make money using our channels. Because, look, the more you engage, the higher you get. Yes, Anti-Marge. The more you engage on the live stream, guys, even if you are dropping emojis, please drop those emojis because they are going to help you get what you call experience points. Even if you are in the bushes, just get busy. Just get busy and then your ranking will go up. You can be dropping occasional emojis and things like that. So Big Boss Lady T just gave me a super chat there and allow me to acknowledge this blessing. And that bribe just gave Big Boss Lady T the number 2 slot. So Big Boss Lady T has dethroned David Hunt. David Hunt was the vice crown, but David Hunt has been dethroned by Big Boss Lady T. Big Boss Lady T has Big Boss is asking, who is this now? Who has number 1? Red Room is officially the number 1 crown holder. The reason David Hunt is number 3. David Hunt has been camping on this live stream from Sunday. From Sunday, I think from Sunday or Monday. So that is why he's trying to guard his crown. And he's been dropping emojis from Sunday so that he can safeguard his crown. That is why he's still like being ranked high. Who has number 1? Number 1 is Red Room. Number 1 is Red Room. He's just busy chilling there at work. He has already safeguarded his like seat. And he's watching you guys. He's watching you guys like fight for the top crown. But you can already tell this thing you can actually manipulate it. The game of crowns. When you join a live stream and you find the crowns, the game of crowns begins. And sometimes you can buy your way into becoming the top crown holder. So I like how special ability learning is saying, Goga, why am I being thrown very far? I am now number 23. You'll even find yourself you have been thrown to number 50. If you just go like and roam around a bit, special ability, go and check on your kid, go and say hi to your husband, go and make dinner, then you come back to the live stream. You'll find that you are number 50 or you'll not even find yourself in the list at all because the people will be fighting for the top crown. The crown keeps changing depending on your activity on the live stream. And in the month of August, I told you guys, engagement is going to be the differentiating factor. Engagement is crucial. Title Pro! Oh my goodness, Title Pro is saying, ha! Title Pro was watching in the bushes and then Title Pro said, I can buy this crown. Title Pro decided to let us see what that Title Pro has gotten a rank. Let me see. Title Pro, thank you so much for that. The Game of Crowns, the Game of Crowns, the Game of Crowns is gaming. Red Room has been kicked out, and the official crown holder is Title Pro 247 becomes the number one. Red Room has been kicked out of the he has become the deputy crown holder. And just like that, the Game of Crowns is on. Ayman, thank you so much for the 27 months of trust. Ayman has been one of my longest channel members, I think after Alex, probably ranks up there after Alex. Thank you so much, Ayman, for the 27 months of trust. I don't take it for granted. Title Pro is officially the number one crown holder. And then David Ant is saying, the bigger the supercharge, the more the crown takes you higher. Guys, are you seeing what I'm talking about? Are you seeing where I'm going with this? Those of you normally do monetization parties. Those of you normally do giveaways. Those of you are normally finding a way to like make sure that this thing is so competitive. And there are people who just love being number. There is somebody in your community. There is somebody in your community who is definitely more competitive than other people. That is the person who will always pay for the crown. That is the person who will always pay for the crown. The higher the more you want to be ranked, the more the value of the super chat has to be. You see the Title Pro just chilling in the bush, looking at Big Boss Lady T, looking at Duduzile, looking at Red Room, and then Title Pro just waited and said, you know what, I'm gonna take over this crown game. And Title Pro is currently leading in the Game of Crowns. In the Game of Crowns, and that is how it works. Let us go through a few notes. Red Room has decided to bribe the crown thing again. Title, leave my crown alone. Let us show that Red Room has been able to like salvage his position. And then David Ant, thank you so much for the 26 months of trust. David is trying to see, can my 26 months of trust like outshine all these people so that I can get the crown? Miss V, my kindred spirit, Miss V NYC, thank you so much for that blessing. Guys, now, okay, this is getting out of hand. Miss V just came and bought the crown from everybody else. And now Title Pro is no longer the crown holder. Wakesha Otto, nice to see you. Ndanu Lifestyle, welcome, nice to see you. Zelen Cooking Paradise, my channel member for 27 months. Thank you so much, Zelen. Guys, if you know you're looking for 1,000 subscribers and you're like at 900, I always send you guys to my sister Zelen. Zelen is the plug. Zelen is the plug. Let me see with the crown holder now, because I think Miss V has kind of taken the crown from everybody. If it has not updated. Yes, Miss V is now officially the crown holder. Miss V is officially the crown holder. Wait, there's a Red Room got the crown temporarily again, and then I don't know what happened. Let me check the list. Miss V is officially the crown holder. Red Room is number 2. Title Pro is number 3. David and Big Boss Lady T have been kicked out of the Game of Crowns. This Game of Crowns does not need this Game of Crowns is not easy. This Game of Crowns is not easy. So Miss V is going to be number 1 for quite a while. Miss V is going to be number 1 for quite a while until somebody comes and like outshine. I think she's going to be like she's going to have that title for like the next 1 hour. The Game of Crowns is not for the weak. The Game of Crowns is not for the weak. That is why it is important, guys, to engage this new feature. But let me tell you, YouTube is very smart. The first time YouTube was using this feature, it was a test feature. And I think YouTube kind of underestimated that people are going to actually embrace this particular feature. But then this feature did not know that there were people like Red Room who exist. There are people like Title Pro in the YouTube world who exist. There are people like Miss V NYC who exist in the YouTube universe. And they are very competitive. YouTube decided to say, we are going to take advantage of these competitive people in people's communities and make sure that this crown thing can rank them accordingly. David Hunt, you are out of the top 3 spots. Big Boss Lady T has been thrown out, and she's saying, I feel like I'm at an auction. Yes. Ayman, thank you so much for that blessing. Ayman is saying peace and blessings, Brother Goga and family. Did I give? Let me give Miss V, my kindred spirit, her flowers, because this Game of Crowns just got hot.
This Game of Crowns just got hot. So, Miss V NYC, allow me to give you your water once again. Waketo is saying, Goga, I'm number 100. I don't think there's number 100. Where are you guys finding these numbers? Waketo is saying, I'm number 100. And then Title Pro says, yo, these crowns are not for the faint of heart, Goga. Let me tell you, when you play the Game of Crowns, you either win or you lose. The Game of Crowns is not for the faint of heart, as Title Pro says it. I agree. Allow me to give my my channel member of 27 months a blessing as well. Thanks so much, Ayman, for that blessing. This is for you. Ayman, I hope you are doing well. It's been a minute, but I hope you are doing well. Let me tell you, there's some people are now very jealous of Miss V NYC. You see that Miss V just came and took the crown from people, and she's not even speaking much on the live stream. Miss V just came and she was just seated in the bushes enjoying probably her cocktails or whatever it is she's having. Because Miss V is kinda, Miss V is very bougie and very, very polished, refined queen. Miss V just came and took the crown, and she decided to sit in her corner, watch you guys fight like the boss she is. So you guys keep on asking, who is the crown holder? She's not even talking on the chat, but she still has the crown. So that is how this thing works. Miss V has literally just, and you see, she's not even talking much. She's letting you guys like fight it out. But she's still the crown holder. Rogers Clear, welcome, my brother. How are you doing, Rogers? Thank you so much for coming in. Pauline Oside, welcome. Nice to see you, Pauline Oside. Thanks so much for coming in. Goga, a reward should be issued to the crown holder at the end of the stream. That is the point. And that is why I told you guys about engagement. That's why I told you guys, in the month of August, you have to reward your crown holders. If you can be doing live streams, you need to start rewarding your crown holders. Even if it is not monetary, you have to start getting creative around rewarding your crown holders. Are you going to do a shout out for them? Are you going to do a special video in their honor? Are you going to put them in the crown holders wall of fame? You have to start getting creative as content creators, because if people are going to get very excited about crowns like this on your channel, you have to capitalize on it. Like completely to your advantage, because this feature is not going to go anywhere. Okay, and then Ayman says, Goga, I'm going to be honest, I care less about this crown feature. I guess it inspires people to chat more, but now people are just spamming. Ayman, it's okay. We need that, because that is still engagement. And guys, if you're using emojis, please use the YouTube emojis. Always encourage people to use YouTube emojis on your chat, because YouTube likes its own emojis on the chat. Use those nice YouTube emojis in case you just want to show people that you are there without even saying much. Use those. Thanks so much, Ayman, for reminding me about that. Yes. So the crown holder is Miss V. If anybody wants to take the crown from her, I don't mind some super chat, some dollars there. I don't mind some dollars there. Wakesho is saying, I am number 100. No, there is no number 100. Guys, there is something called experience points. There is something called experience points next to your name. The higher the experience points, like you can see, Miss V has the highest experience points. Miss V currently is sitting at over 1,075 experience points. So whoever comes and beats those experience points becomes the crown holder. And those of you are on the live stream, the more you keep staying on the live stream, the more you keep engaging on the live stream, the more experience points you are getting. So let me see that I can share the screen so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let me share the screen so that you see. So for example, this is the list of the crown holder. This is the list of the top fans on the live stream. Miss V is at number 1. Red Room is at number 2. He bribed himself twice. Title Pro is at number 3. Technically, those are the top super chatters on the live stream. That is why they are literally on top of the chat. Even if they came late, they can beat other people who came here early. And then Big Boss Lady T is at number 4. David Ant is at number 5. So you can see the difference between David Hunt and Big Boss Lady T. It's almost like double the experience points, this XP. So the longer you engage and the more you stay on the live stream, the more it goes up. Ayman is at number 6. Ayman will, at some point, Ayman is going to be ranked up because the YouTube systems are going to check the super chat by Ayman and it's going to rank him up. Jaden, who was struggling at number 25, Jaden is at number 7. Jaden has been on the live stream since the beginning of the live stream. Jaden was the first person to greet me when the live stream started. Jaden is being ranked high because of the length of time he has been on the live stream. Duduzile is at number 8. Jen Oside came into the live stream. Oside has been ranked at number 9. TK is at number 10. And Devotionals from Fountain is at number 11. You keep going, Deritu, like that. And then you can scroll all the way down. There have only been 48 people so far. Hey, Lashmi Beat, welcome. Lashmi Beat, even if Lashmi Beat has not talked, I can see Lashmi Beat is at number 48. There are 2 more people need, so the list goes up to 48. It means only 48 people have engaged on this live stream at this particular juncture. At this particular juncture, only 48 people have engaged on this live stream. That is how the ranking thing works. So the more people engage on your live stream or premiere, the more the list grows up to, it will go up to 50. The maximum the list can accommodate is number 50. And then after number 50, in case you're not in the top 50, it will tell you something. Please keep working hard so that your number can go up. It will keep encouraging you to do that. YouTube is so smart. I don't know how they figured out this system. So in case you're like ranked at number 50, it will tell you to like keep working harder so that you can be ranked in the list. So you need to be checking that thing written experience points, and then you need to be checking where you have been ranked. And then keep dropping emojis, keep interacting. It does not mean that you need to like, there are people who can bribe their way, but it does not mean that you have to like be giving super chats every single time to be able to be jump the queue. But it surely helps you jump the queue. In case you don't like being number 50, you can actually jump the queue and it can take you up to, it can take you up, it can take you up. It can take you up the list. It can take you up the list. And then it's also a very good way, as I was telling you, it's a good way of knowing people are in the bushes. There are people maybe on your live stream and you're not even aware. It's a good way of telling you people who are in the bushes. People are like just hiding in the people are just lurking in the bushes. You can see them in that list. The first time this feature was introduced, it was a good way of knowing people are hiding in the bush. Even before they speak, the fact that they've given you a thumbs up, boom, they're already in the game of crowns. They're even in the game of crowns. So it's I think for me, I like how it sometimes can tell you who is in the bush even before they speak. You can already know who is hiding in the bush, and I think for me that is something that I really like. The only problem is that those people like me who like hiding in the bushes, watching people and collecting receipts. It is bad for business. It is bad for the receipt business because if the host clicks on the list, they'll be able to see me there, and they'll be like, "Goga, I can see you hiding there in the bushes. I can see you hiding there in the bushes." That is also one thing that you also have to be like, you have to like imagine that yes, the host can see everybody, and everybody else can see everybody else can see anybody who is on the Game of Crowns. They can see everybody else who's in the Game of Crowns. And when you leave the live stream, when you leave the, like let's say when you leave the live stream right now, and you just go, it will also it will keep taking you down the list. It will keep taking you down the list until it totally throws you off the list. So let's say you leave the live stream right now and then you come back after 2 hours and I'm still on the live stream. You may find that if you left the live stream and you are like at number 3, you may find yourself like you're at number 30 or number 40 or something like that. So so one of the ways it can actually like drive engagement, it kind of traps people to stay on the live stream because people are trying to guard their numbers. People are trying to guard their numbers so that they do not go lower the rank on the live stream. Because as I told you, It tells you people. It tells you how people are very competitive. So there are people are just going to be glued on the live stream, even if they have somewhere to go, even if they're like they're having like they're even working. They just want to make sure they preserve their number. Like David Hunt is so invested right now. David is not going to go anywhere because David is scared of his number 5 going like lower than number 5. He wants to keep it at the top 10. So David is scared. David is scared of like letting that number leave number 5. So he's going to do everything he can. He's going to say hi to people on the live stream. He's going to be the one welcoming people here randomly. He's going to be dropping random emojis. He's going to be like dancing, talking about okra. He's going to be asking questions to like show that he's the one who is engaging, so that he can keep his number 5. But when you leave like a chat, even when you go to the bathroom, you go and you are dropping emojis. When you go to the bathroom, you go and you make sure you are dropping emojis even when you are in the bathroom, so that you can retain it is very addictive. The Game of Thrones is a very addictive affair. The Game of Thrones is a very addictive affair, but it is going to drive the engagement on your channel through the roof. Like, particularly those of you who do live streams, you're going to be like excited about this feature. Those of you do like premieres. Those of you do premieres, you're also going to be very happy about this feature, because there are people just like being number 1 even at your premiere. And if you promise that you're going to do a giveaway to the top winner, like I'm going to reward the top person on this live stream. At the end of the live stream, we are going to announce who is the top crown holder, who is the last man or woman standing with the crown, and we are going to give that crown holder a gift, or even some very rare opportunity that we'll think about, and that's what is going to be like the gift to that person. Christine Newton, welcome, darling. How are you doing, Christine? Welcome. Thanks so much for coming in. Now, allow me to run through my notes real quick so that we can continue with the game after this, because it's a class. I have to make sure that I teach. Otherwise, some people will come to the live stream tomorrow and say, "Goga, you did not even teach. You're just like encouraging people to give you super chats, and then you forgot to teach us the class." And then I see Blessed Life Journey. Welcome, Blessed. Nice to see your sister. Thanks so much for coming in. All the way from Aruba. The Aruba Queen is in the building. And once again, Happy Independence Day to all the Jamaicans on the stream who are watching, and to all your Jamaican subscribers, please make sure you wish them a Happy Independence Day today. Right, Diesel is guys. If Diesel greets you Happy Friday, just go along with it, because in his own world, just say Happy Friday back to him. Don't start correcting him, because that is still part of engagement. Sometimes if you ever want to encourage engagement on your live stream, just say the wrong thing. Just say the wrong thing. Because human beings love correcting things. That is part of driving engagement. Just come and say the wrong thing on your live stream, and then watch the chat go wild to correcting you. That is also part of engagement. You can even say, "Hi guys, Happy Friday. How you doing?" Everybody on the channel will be like, "Goga, it is not Friday. Goga, it is not Friday. Goga, it is not Friday." That is part of engagement. You are keeping them longer on the live stream, and then the crown thing is also rewarding them, because they are busy typing on the chat. Okay. Goga, what's up with this crazy AI thumbnails? What program are you using? Ayman, leave me alone. Ayman, leave me alone. Right. Okay. So, Ayman is asking about this picture. He's like, "Goga, where did you get this one? Guys, I've been learning things. I taught you this class last month. Me, I've been applying my classes. Who said it is AI? Ayman, why why you like making noise? Ayman, can you be taking notes in the class in peace? Ayman, who asked you to talk? Ayman, who asked you to speak? You should be taking notes in the class. Special! Who said that? I don't put myself on these thumbnails. I put a version of myself on these thumbnails, because when this live stream goes viral, they're not going to know it is me. But I have to put somebody who looks like me exactly. This is guys, I may be running for political office in the future, so I have to make sure I preserve my image That's why I usually have my image modified a bit, so that in case my political enemies in the future come to like be they come to like distract my voters, I'll be able to like say that wasn't me, it wasn't me. I'll just pull a Shaggy and say it wasn't me, it wasn't me. But it's something that looks closer to me. It's something that looks closer to me. Okay, that's it. That's it. Let's run through the notes. So keep telling me your number. You'll notice that the more you stay on the live stream, the more I think now we have reached number 50. Now we have reached number 50. So just click on that crown thing, and then you will see the top fans. Miss V is still staying strong. Red Room is still staying strong. Title Pro is still staying strong at number 3. So we'll see what happens at the end of the live stream, whether they still have their titles. KNL, you have been thrown to number 50. Henry Bestline, you have been thrown to number 49. Danu Lifestyle, you're at number 48. Sorrel Mish, I can see you are hiding in the bush. You're number 47. Everything Africa with Omar, you're number 46. I have not seen your chat. You are hiding in the bushes. That's how I can tell people are hiding in the bushes. The rest, I think, I've talked. Alex, you're number 38. Wamuyu, welcome. Wamuyu, you're number 37. Wamuyu, I did not see you say hi. You're number 37. Wakesha is at number 33. Winston Chronicles is at number 31. Okay. Special is at number 26. Design for Greatest, you're at number 24. So I'm just trying to check. The people have not seen their chats. I can see people in the bushes and I can say hi to them. Let me tell you, they are going to be shocked I was able to know that you're on the live stream. Omar says, David, this is cheating. Omar, you are not even. I saw even before you said hi. I could tell you are in the bush. You can even be using it to say hi to people on the live stream, and then they'll get shocked. Ayman says, Goga, don't tell Cassie I'm super chatting. Ayman, why are you like this? Thank you so much, Ayman, for the super chat. Kathy, come and say Ayman's giving you a super chat, Kathy, and you want him expressly. Thank you so much, Ayman, for the blessing. Let me see whether Ayman has jumped the queue. Guys, Ayman was number what? Ayman was like in the top 10. Let us see whether he has gone to the top 3 by bribing the system. And this is for you, Ayman. And let me tell you guys, Ayman just bribed this way. Ayman became number 5. David Hunt has been thrown to number 6. I want you to look at the top. I want you to look at the top 5 people on this live stream. I want you guys to just collect receipts. I want you guys to look at the top 5 people on the live stream and tell me what is the one thing they have in common. Look at the top 5 people on the live stream right now. Let me project them. Look at the top 5 people on the live stream. What is the one thing they have in common? The 5 of them. What have they done on this live stream? The top 5 people on the live stream. What is it that they have in common? PMC, welcome, brother. PMC is in the building. My brother Proud Mixer is in the house. Thanks so much, PMC, for coming in. Special, he says, Goga, tell me you love me. Special, bribe me for me to say it. Special, bribe me for me to say it. Special, you have to make sure you become my queen. Special, then I will say it. Become the queen of the Game of Crowds. Then I will say it. And then, so PMC, welcome. Kevnish, it's amazing. Welcome, Kevnish. What is the one thing the top 5 have in common? What is the one thing the top 5 have in common? Travel na Frank, karibu sana, welcome. Signature, welcome, Signature, nice to see you. What is the one thing the top 5 people on the live stream have in common? And you can be as blank as you want. Title Pro says they are all in the USA and Canada. No. There's something else that, yes, okay, they are all from except Red Room, the others are from the States, yes. There's something they have in common. There's something they David Hunt, I said you be like as open as possible, but David Hunt says they all used bribes. David Hunt is so bitter. Because he was number 1, he was number 2, he was number 3, David Ant is so bitter. Guys, did you see the answer, David Ant? What is so common with them? They all used bribes. David Ant, that is David Ant. I can't. That is bitterness, David Ant. This bitterness is even out. This bitterness is even more than the one for okra. David Ant says they all used bribes. Yes, they all bribed the system. They all gave me a super chat, and that is why it ranked them up. All these people, the one thing they have in common, PMC, leave me alone. PMC saying that guy in the photo is not Goga. PMC, leave me alone. They all bribed their way to the top. They all bribed their way to the top. Not bribe, but they kind of all paid for the crown. They all paid for the crown. They all paid for the crown. They all paid for the crown. All the top 5 people paid for the crown, even if they came late. Hey, Cuddles, welcome, Cuddles, welcome, Cuddles. Nice to see you. Johnny Small Pepper is in the building. PMC Johnny Small Pepper is in the live. Chris, the flashlight of the building. All the top 5 people on the live stream, all the top fans on the live stream, they bribed their way to the top. All of them. Like number 1, Miss V. Let me see that I can share the screen. Number 1, Miss V. Come to the front of the class. Miss V. Number 2, Red Room, Title Pro. Number 3, Big Boss Lady T. Number 4, Iman Rich. Number 5. All those are the top super chatters in this live stream. They're the top super chatters in this live stream. They literally bribed their way to the top. They literally bribed their way to the top. YouTube is a business. YouTube is a business. YouTube is a business. And the earlier you guys accept this, YouTube is a business. YouTube, wrong screen. Yes, YouTube is a business. YouTube is a business. And the earlier you guys accept that this company is the business of making money, the better it is, the easier it is going to be for you. And you are a YouTube, if you are a YouTube partner, you have to remember that yes, you are in the business of helping YouTube make money. You are in the business of helping YouTube make money. And that is why they dangled carrots like this for you to use. They dangle carrots like this for you to use. Now look at somebody's crown is going to be taken. Special just came and said, President Sexy Goga, my future husband. Hey, shh. Now this one is going to get me into problems. Special, why are you like this? Why do you have to broadcast to the world these kind of things? Why do you have to broadcast to the world? Special K just came and bribed her way to the top. Let me see what number she's going to get. Special came and bribed the system. Chris also bribed the system. I am dying. Special came and says, I need to give Special like a blessing. So Special, this is for you. And my brother Chris, the flash shy talk also bribed his way into the top. Let me get a crown. Chris just came and is asking for the crown like they are for sale. Goga, please let me get a crown. One for $5, please. Chris just walked into the live stream like the crowns are for sale. Oh my goodness! And Special gave me a second blessing there with emojis. That is a very evil laughter. I love you, Special. I love you, Special. Mwah! Thank you so much for the blessing. Look at the things you can do and you have been paid. The things you can do and you have been paid. I love you too, Special. I love you too, Special. My future. Let me not admit because I have quite a number of wives, so I don't want to get into problems with that statement. But yes. So Special bribed their way to the top. Let me see how many people have been outranked in this live stream now. GBL Trends, welcome GBL Trends, welcome to the live stream. Let me see how many people, let me see who has been outcrowned. Because Special I think beat people there, and now I think Special must be having the top crown. Let me see. Special just became number 1. Miss V, it was so nice to have you as the top crown holder, but now I have to shift my loyalties to a new queen on the live stream. I have to shift my loyalties to a new queen on the live stream. Guys, I love, to all the super chatters, I love you. Thank you so much for the support. I totally appreciate. Wait! Okay, moving on swiftly. Winston Chronicles, thank you so much for that. I give up. Winston Chronicles just came and says, Bribery will not get you the numbers. Bribery will not get you the numbers. Number one twin. Winston is having a fight with his twin, who is Special K. So Special K and Winston are twins. So Winston and Special are very competitive because, of course, they are twins. So they always have to compete. So now the fight of twins has earned me some extra check in the bank, but at their expense. Winston, thank you so much for that blessing. Winston says bribery will not get you the numbers, and then I think Winston is officially the number one. Title Pro even gave me a bonus there. Title Pro is trying to stay within the top 5 there because he just gave an extra to stay within the top like Red Room. But Winston, I think, has beat them all. So allow me to give you a. And to Title Pro, this one is for you as well. The Game of Crowns is not for the faint of heart. Oh my goodness, this is escalating quickly. Let me see who is the top crown holder. So top fans, Special is still number one. Hey, why is Winston number 3? Special is still the crown holder. Miss V is number 2. Winston is number 3. Title Pro number 4. Red Room number 5. Big Boss Lady T number 6. Chris is number 7. Chris bribed his way into the top 10. Chris the Flash bribed his way into the top 10. Ayman is number 8. David Ant is number 9, still staying strong there. Jaden is number 10. Jaden, because of the length of time he has been on the live stream. So, are you seeing what is common between the top 8? The top 8 bribed their way to the top. The top 8 bribed their way into the top. The Game of Crowns is not for the weak. The Game of Crowns is not for the weak. And guys, I hope you are taking notes here in terms of how you can use this tool to encourage, to drive engagement on your chats. Not just for purposes of, especially, I want you to think of those events you normally host, like your monetization parties. Let me go back to the normal chat. Your monetization parties, in addition to the monetization parties, you also want to think of it in terms of your live streams. Your live streams themselves. Your live streams are also very important. So you have to like make sure that you're thinking of these particular things. Anytime you're doing like live streams or premieres, it's very important. Okay. Hold on, guys. I need to type a message to Winston. I forgot to do this for Miss V, but I think I said it. May your pot bring in abundance. But don't worry, Winston is going to jump to number 1 shortly. The YouTube system is very clear. It's going to make sure that all the people bribed their way into the top, they're going to experience the crowns at one point or another. Omon Tessie, welcome. Sis, how you doing, Omon Tessie? Special says, Goga, the pound is stronger. Winston, shots fired. Special just said the pound is stronger than your cheap currency in the States. Ouch! But because it's Jamaica Day, because it's Independence Day, Jamaica, I'm not going to start arguing with Special. So Special is still the queen. Special is still the queen of this channel, the queen of this live stream. We appreciate the queen. Please kiss the queen's ring. It's important for you to kiss the queen's ring as long as you're in this live stream. Now, guys, you have to be very nice to Special. You have to be very nice to Special because she kinda became the top crown holder. Things like that. Go, guys, buy me a coffee for YouTube or only other socials? Good question, Diesel. Buy me a coffee is for anything. You can even use buy me a coffee on your Instagram, because buy me a coffee is just an alternative for people to support you and you get to keep like 97% of the proceeds. Is it 97 or 95? Sorry, 95% of the proceeds, because they take 5%. So yeah, Buy Me a Coffee can be used on any platform. It can be used on any platform. It does not necessarily, remember, it is a separate platform. You can use Buy Me a Coffee on your website. You can use it on your Facebook. You can use it on your TikTok. You can use it on your Instagram, because there are people who may not want YouTube to take 50% of your proceeds. So they will just send you Buy Me a Coffee so that you can keep the 95% of the proceeds. So yes, I hope I've answered you, Diesel. I hope I've answered you, Diesel. So Buy Me a Coffee can be used. It can be used for any platform. Any platform you want to promote and you want to get support from that particular platform. Okay, Special says, I don't want kisses unless it's from Goga. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Special, mwah. Guys have been paid. Guys have been bribed. I have to now whatever Special asks for, I have to do it. I have to do it because I've been blessed. I've been blessed. Winston says, okay, I'm going to increase the value of the dollar now that Special is. Did Winston defeat Special? Let me see whether Winston has outranked. Yep, Winston bribed his way to the top, guys. Special is now number 2. Special, this was a good run. Guys, can you say hi to your new king? Say hi to your new king on the live stream. Say hi to your new king on the live stream. This was a good run, Special. I really wish you well. Guys, you shift loyalty. You know, you shift loyalty depending on who is the crown holder. You can shift loyalty as much as so Winston giving that extra blessing, Winston now has beat everybody on the live stream. So Winston now has the crown. Winston's Chronicles, who was our Sunday service guest, now officially has the crown on the live stream. So all hail to the king, King Winston's Chronicles. Blessed said, this crown is not for the poor. No, it's actually for everybody. But the Game of Crowns teaches you about life. Life is never going to be fair. Somebody on YouTube is going to have 1 million subscribers and you're going to be having 1 subscriber. Somebody on YouTube is going to be having 100,000 people watching. Okay, that's a bit extra. Let me say, somebody on YouTube is going to be having over 1,000 people watching, and you're going to be having like 5. I'm going to be having my 27 people watching. Life is not fair, and YouTube knew very well when they were thinking about this particular feature. They were like, how do we capitalize on it? So that we can make money out of these people? It's psychology, guys. I think they even had a shrink in the room when they were coming up with this idea. It is psychology, pure psychology, because people badly want to be number 1. Winston does not want Winston does not want his twin Special to be number 1, because they are twins. They are going to have a psychology. It's just human psychology, because the twins have to fight, and that is how now Winston is having the number. And Winston is very happy wherever he is now, because Winston has beat. Winston is not even happy that he has beat everybody else. Winston is just happy that he has beat the twin, who is Special. And then other people are just like the collateral damage. It's like, now you guys are watching the battle of the twins. You're watching the battle of the twins. You're watching the battle of the twins, and now you're like, now what do we do? It is not your fight. That is life. Sometimes you have to stay away from fights that are not yours. And, sometimes you have to stay from fights that are not yours. Remember our longest number 1. Our longest number 1 was Red Room. He's now very quiet on the live stream. He has no crown. He has no, any rankings. He has no title. He has no... This feels like I'm speaking about the King of England or something. He has no title to his name. He has no estates. It's just watching. As Title Pro said earlier on in the live stream, when you join the Game of Crowns is not for the faint of heart. The Game of Crowns is not for the faint of heart. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is now your new list. Winston number 1, Special number 2, Miss V number 3, Title Pro number 4, Red Room number 5, Big Boss Lady T number 6, Chris the Flash number 7, Ayman Rich number 8, David Ant is still stuck at number 9. The top 8 people bribed their way into the top of the crown. They came after everybody else But for some reason, they are all magically the top 10 on the live stream. They are all magically the top 10 on the live stream. They are all magically the top 10 on the live stream. Okay. The king of okra was even spamming the chat. Blessed be nice. Blessed be nice. David is trying to like nurse his wounds wherever he is. Blessed be nice. The Game of Crowns is not for the weak. The Game of Crowns is not for the weak. How can you leverage the Game of Crowns for your particular purpose? Guys, here are the quick notes very quick before we leave. Number one, as I said, YouTube, the top fans feature, the top fans feature is actually defined like a feature where they now rank your most engaged viewers based on the comments, likes, live chat participation, and of course, it can be surfaced through super chats, super stickers, and memberships on a live. This is not about who watches the most. It's about who interacts the most. These are like your ride or die subscribers who are watching you at that particular point on the live stream. Now, why do you think? Why are the top fans a strategic asset for you as a content creator? What I've been skimming over. Number one, recognize loyalty. When somebody becomes when you see somebody as number one on a live chat, they're technically very loyal in that particular live stream. That's why they want to be number one. They're like, I have to be number one in this chat. I have to be number one in this chat, regardless of whatever it is. That recognition, and Winston has just said it very well. There can only be one winner. That name recognition, it builds an emotional investment in the whole game of crowds. When somebody is number one, they're going to work so hard to be number one. And for most people, it's like, guys, can you see? Look at me. Can you see how loyal I am? Anyone in the house who is number one? I didn't think so. It's me, Winston Chronicles. I'm very happy wherever he is with his number one crowd. It also boosts the return visits. It's likely to like boost your return visits because people love being seen and also being appreciated. And that's where you have to start thinking of like, how can you reward your top fans at the end of the live stream? Because at the end of the live stream, you'll know who are your top 3 fans, and you can be able to think of what to give them. Strategically, it also fuels momentum. The top fans will always drive the conversation and bring energy to your live chat. Always. You see the twins were having their war. David Ant is like trying to do the emojis. Title Pro is trying to come in here with like boost. Red Room is trying to like still claim that he's on the chat. They are going to fuel momentum on the chat because now there's like a whole fight for the crown going on. Let me tell you, the chat is going to be lit, and Cloud Diesel said it. Like, yeah, the chat becomes very lit because the moment the chat cannot be boring because the people are just watching also want to see who is going to be the crown holder. So it fuels that momentum on your chat, and that is important because when there's a lot of people staying there and people watching what is going on, they are staying longer. They're giving you WH. They are giving you like in case there are ads coming through that live stream, you are getting ad revenue, and that is important for you as a content creator, especially if you're in the YouTube Partner Program. So that's one of the things you have to think of in terms of why it is a strategic asset. What are the creative ways you can reward your top fans? Now, you have to start thinking of something actionable. And I'm going to give you a few ideas, and you guys can also think of your own ideas on your channel. One of the best ways to reward your top fans is like shout outs during a live stream. That is very basic and common. As a content creator, you have to like reward your top. So make sure when you're like live, when you're live, make it a point to see who is your top chatter. Make sure you make it a point to see who is your top chatter at a particular point so that you can give them a shout out. They will feel so nice. They will feel so excited. They will feel like they're on top of the world. Like Winston's Chronicles now is just so happy. Like, guys are using my crown. You find Winston is now going to be typing random things that are not even necessary on the chat. Like he's even just going to be dropping emojis. He's going to be saying hi to people he doesn't even know so that you can see his crown. Like, give them a shout out. Give them a shout out because they are the top people. They are the top crown holders. So Winston is going to be active, trying to show off his crown. Special is also going to start asking me random things that are not even necessarily related to the live stream. Miss V is going to be dropping those nice blue emojis of hers. so that guys, I'm number 3. Can you see me? I'm number 3. Can you see me? I'm number 2. Special is going to be saying, hey Goga, how was your day? I'm number 2. Like, just to show off that they're number 2. And that is important. When the moment you see that, that is very important for you, just to like recognize and give them a shout out, so that they can feel happy. And it's also, it's just you acknowledging that, hey, thanks so much for being the top fan. You can be doing this even every hour. You can be doing this every hour. So that can also like be very helpful. Resume is saying, Goga, the one good thing is that your name also is mentioned so much, people may just want to click and go and check your channel. That is also true. When you're kind of famous, it's like fame. People like being associated with celebrities. That's why we normally accost celebrities for autographs and things like that. When somebody is famous, people like being affiliated with people who are famous. They will go and look for that person who is famous. When somebody is too generous, people like associating with the person who is generous. So that's also important. Like, who is this? I know some of you love receipts. You've already gone to YouTube and checked out who is Winston's Chronicles. I need to see who this Winston Chronicles person is. One of you has already gone to check out. Those of you at the Sunday service already connected to Winston. But those of you did not participate in the Sunday service. Now you're even going to know Winston's Chronicles was the Sunday service guest, because the curiosity hit. Those of you did not know Special 247, and Special 247 came and said, "Hi, how are you, my future husband?" The moment Special said, "How are you, my future husband?" those were receipts. Somebody has clicked on Special to go and check out who is this person calling Goga a future husband. That can also drive engagement. And in any case, she's number 2 on the live stream. That is going to help. That is going to like make sure that people are able to check who this particular person is. Number 3. So please give shout outs. Those are a few ideas you can be doing. Give shout outs to your top fans. You can be giving shout outs to the top 10. It does not need to be number 1, 2, and 3. You can actually just be recognizing the top 10 on the chat. Maybe every 30 minutes, maybe every 1 hour. You have to figure out what works for you and give them the shout out that they need. Give them the shout out that they need. Another point I can add: fan of the month recognition. You can create a mini award each month. You can be writing even your top fans down. For people who do like 1 or 2 live streams like me, it is very easy. For the top fan, Winston's Chronicles, Winston does only 1 live streams per week. If Winston was to reward all his top crown holders, it's going to be very easy for Winston Chronicles, because he only does 1 live stream in a week. So he can be checking every week. Oh, Goga was my number 1, Redum number 2, K-Nice was my number 3. And then the following week, Doriata. Hey Doriata, how are you doing? Doriata was my number 1. Helen Akoya was my number 2. Judy Nyamai was my number 3. So Judy Nyamai, so Winston is able to keep track of the top fans every week. Then at the end of the month, Winston may decide to like reward the top fans. He may decide to find a way of just rewarding the top fans throughout the month, and that makes that helps in terms of making them come back. People will always come back because they know there's going to be the biggest winner of the month. There's going to be the biggest winner of the month, and that of course is going to be at the discretion of the content creator. But you can use the feature to actually get those people to know who it is. Boitumelo, I see you. Welcome, Boitumelo, Boitumicious. And then you can create for your people custom emojis or badges. Redroom is very good at creating stickers. Redroom creates stickers for like content creators on YouTube. You can be creating custom emojis or badges for people for your top fans, especially if they are members. You can actually like create for them badges that they can be using. Something like that, and that really helps. And then you can even do like what do you call this thing that runs on the screen? You can even do like a video that acknowledges all your top fans in a given month or something like that. It can be running when you're starting your live stream. It can be running as a commercial break. You can even be taking time to say something about those channels, especially if they're not so many. And that also is a very good way of just recognizing the top fans. Those are a few ideas I am giving you in terms of how you can acknowledge your top fans. Another thing you can be pinning their comments during live stream. Like if Winston wants me to do anything on this live stream right now, because he's a top fan, I can actually pin that comment. Winston, in case you want me to promote anything, just type it on the chat. I will pin it. I will pin it because he's the top fan, he's the king of the live stream right now. You can even become any create things like say the king of the live stream is Winston. So in case anybody wants to ask anything, please ask Winston. You can ask Winston's Chronicles and Winston can be able to chip in because he's the king of the live stream. The queen of the live stream is Miss V NYC. So you can be giving people a queen or a king status at any particular point. And you can be given that responsibility because they will love it. That's why people love it. People love recognition. People love that kind of engagement. People love having. You see, Miss V is now number 3. So Miss V is just enjoying the time of her life. It's like that. You can ask the third queen of the live stream, which is Miss V. So you can be asking those kind of things. Hey, Eric, welcome, Eric. Nice to see you, Eric. Welcome, Eric. How you doing? Eric, my brother, is in the building. Welcome, Eric. Just a yogi doing burpees in his basement. Eric is amazing, guys. Eric is the one who taught me this thing of the split live. Eric is the one who made me understand that the split live can be a good way of also encouraging collaborations. And I'm going to talk about this topic maybe next week or the other week, courtesy of Eric. Okay, and guys, my moderator is doing an amazing job welcoming everybody. So in case I don't see you, don't worry, I'm going to see you like shortly once I'm through with my note. The World of Ragus, welcome, Ragus. Thanks so much for coming in. How are you doing? The World of Ragus. The World of Ragus is being crowned on Saturday, as I was telling you guys earlier. The pinned link there will take you to the event where I am the MC. So if you don't have the World of Ragus, please correct the World of Ragus. It is the link. That link has been there for a while, so you need to like check out that link and go and RSVP for that event. I don't know if the crown holder is going to be rewarded. The crown holder is going to be rewarded for that particular event. It's called the conclave. Right. Let me continue. So those are a few ideas you can pick. So you can do the shout outs during the live stream. Please make sure you recognize your top fans during the live stream, because the problem with this new feature of crowns, when the live stream ends, it's as good as dead. They only keep their crowns in that live stream. In the next live stream, there'll be another crown holder. So you have to give those shout outs and recognize them during that live stream. And then you can try explore the fan of the month recognition. You can create a whole award to recognize your fan of the month based on maybe how many times they keep that crown. I talked about creating emojis for them or badges, or maybe creating what do you call creating the name of this thing? Creating like a video that acknowledges the top fans, maybe month. That can be a good thing. You can be pinning their comments or responses during the live stream. You can also you can do a Q&A priority access. This one is normally a very good thing, especially when you're a big YouTuber and your live stream has like 1,000 people watching and you can't keep up. You can be giving priority access. The top fans ask you the question. So these big YouTubers normally have a lot of people watching that they can't even keep up. They can't even keep up with their chat. In case you get so busy and you have no idea, you don't have any idea on who to prioritize on the live stream, just say, guys, I'm going to answer questions by the top fans so that you can see them easily, because they have the crowns. It is very easy to see the crown. You can say, I'm only going to answer questions by the top fans first before I come to the rest. Anybody with a crown can easily be spotted because they do have the crown. So you can actually think of the question and answer session is going to be priority access to the top fans. So guys, by the time I finish this class, Winston, Special, and Miss V are the first people to ask me questions. And then the rest of you can ask me questions. It's something that you can consider also as one of the ways of rewarding your top fans. They will feel so nice that they skipped the queue to ask questions. They did not have to wait for you to get to the end of the chat to ask questions. I also said you can do exclusive calls or giveaways just for those who frequently show up. You can be doing exclusive giveaways in terms of, and this does not need to cost money. It does not need to cost money. It's just about the intention. It's the intention. The intention of the giveaway is just to acknowledge that you guys have been my fans. You guys support my work and my craft. I wanted to just do this small token of appreciation because of the rank you hold. So think of calls that only top fans can vote in, or think of giveaways just exclusively for the top fans. And it can be based on your merchandise. You can decide to give out merchandise. You can decide to give out okra or something. In my case, for example, you can decide to give, you can decide to give like, I don't know, think of giveaways. Giveaways do not need to be money related. They can be something. They can be something very mindful and intentional that will just make. It can even be a mug. It can be a bottle of water with their name customized on it, just to like recognize those kind of things. Another idea you can use to reward your top fans. You can use their name in your content. You can say, in case let's say you do videos every week, for example, like let's say I'm going to do a premiere next. The top fan this week is maybe going to get a mention next week in the video. So somewhere, in case like your videos are doing very well, you can decide to now mention that person in the video, and then you use those nice things I taught you last month. You can like use the YouTube information cards where you put the link of that channel. Like, guys, allow me to give a big shout out here. Let me give an example with somebody, for example. Allow me to give a big shout out to Tati Sifetitsa, my brother from Romania. He makes amazing content. You can mention Tati Sifetitsa in your next video, and then you put the channel for Tati Sifetitsa on that video because he was your top fan. And that recognition is going to make Tati Sifetitsa feel very, is going to feel very excited that, oh wow, Tati Sifetitsa really recognized me in one of his best videos that did well. And maybe just maybe people connected to that. Or it can even be K-Nice. Guys, make sure you give a shout out to my sister K-Nice. K-Nice is this amazing content creator from Kenya. She does this kind of content, and then you continue with your video if you're doing a vlog or if you're doing an ASMR content or something like that. That shout out itself can be like that shout out can be a form like of can be a form of also recognizing your top fans. And that's just an example. The possibilities are endless. You are a content creator. You have to think of like ways of how you can leverage on these ideas to reward your top fans. Blessings, Carlos, my brother. Thanks so much for coming. Another thing you can consider in terms of rewarding the top fans, in addition to like acknowledging, doing a shout out, doing that monthly thing, doing the giveaways, the Q&A and things like that, you can give other special perks for top fans. And one of the ones that I'm really thinking about right now is I'm actually going to give the top fans this opportunity. For example, like I do teach every Wednesday, right? I do teach every Wednesday. And I do have a guest at the Sunday service. I do have a guest at the Sunday service. Like we'll be having Anabu. Anabu, thank you so much. I see there in the chat. Anabu is going to be the Sunday service guest this Sunday. You can actually say, I'm going to give this special opportunity to my top fan. So in this case, I can even ask Winston. I can ask Winston. I can ask Special, and I can ask me to suggest the topic for the next week. You cannot, just like that, you see, they'll feel very privileged. Like in case Miss V, something has been bothering Miss V and she has never seen it as a topic on this channel. Just giving her that chance to pick it as a topic is already a privilege. You can even be thinking about that. You can actually ask the top fans to suggest the topic for next week, and then I go do my research, and then next week I'll have it as a topic. That person will feel very happy. It's like, oh my God, Goga, you had me. I've been struggling to fix this problem on AdSense. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you for making it a topic for the academy. You can actually give the top fans a chance to suggest the topic. You can actually give top fans a chance to suggest who should be a guest for the next Sunday service. A possible Sunday service guest, you can actually ask top fans to suggest a guest for the next Sunday service. You can, if you're a cooking channel, you can ask your top fan to suggest what they think you should cook next in your video. If you're a DIY channel, you can actually ask a top fan to suggest what should you work on in your next. Yes, I get where I'm going with it. Based on your niche, you can actually reward your top fans to decide what is going to be the next content. You can actually ask your top fans to decide what your next video is going to be about. and then at the end of the at the end of the at the end of the at the end of like the at the end of like maybe at the end of during that particular video, you are going to say this video was proudly sponsored by Special K. This video was proudly sponsored by Winston's Chronicles. This live stream was proudly sponsored by Robon Courage, because Robon Courage was the top fan last week. Robon Courage actually decided what was going to be discussed in the next video. Some people, just that recognition alone is enough to have won their trust. That is currency. Trust is very currency of this white street. Some people just by them having a say in terms of your content, that is enough satisfaction. That is enough satisfaction for them. And that will actually give you like more support. Let me tell you, next time you do a live stream, they'll be camping there because they're like, guys, I was number one last week. Did you see the video I was given a shout out? They'll be there to show off even if they're not number one. They'll be there because they've come back because they know they were seen, they were heard. So you can be thinking about your topics, you can be thinking about your next videos, and you can tweak them. Recognize your top fan. Okay. In case you don't do live streams, you can see these crowds on a premium, and you can actually use the premium to actually decide. By the time your premium is ending, you can just put a pinned comment there. The top fan at the end of the premiere decides my next video. The top fan at the end of the premiere is going to get this or something like that. So make sure like give that recognition in a very public way. Make sure you make it public. Don't make it private. Make it public. In case you have to share somebody out, you have to share somebody's channel on your community. You have to make it very public. Either you're going to post them on your community, either you're going to post it on your chat, on your live, either you're going to be mentioning them, either their name is going to be running down here, like there you are seeing this caption running down here at the bottom of my video. You have to make it public because people love recognition. People love recognition, and the crown thing is not easy. You have to recognize the effort that went with the crown. That went with the crown for them to be top at the end of the chat. That can be one. People can suggest topics. They can vote on some decisions. Let's say, for example, you want to make a live stream decision. You want to make a live stream decision, and you cannot like make up your mind. You can say, "Can I have the top 10 fans? They decide what we should do." The top 10 fans alone, you can actually like tell them, "This I'm only going to get the opinion of the top 10 fans." You start looking at your top 10 fans on the live stream. These are my top 10 fans right now. Number 1, Winston. Number 2, Special K. Number 3, Miss V. Number 4, Title Pro. Number 5, Fred's Room. Number 6, Big Boss Lady. Number 7, Chris the Flash. Number 8, Iman. Number 9, David Hunt. Number 10, Bev Artist Kitchen. These are the top 10. So, guys, do you think we should eat okra on a live stream next week? Only the top fans should say yes. Give them those voting decisions. It should make everybody struggle to jump in the top 10 because they have a voting say on the live stream or the premium. So that is something that you can also do for your live stream as a way of recognizing your top fans. Special leave me alone. Stop distracting me. I'm teaching. It's like, Google, I love you are saying my name. Oh, please. Yeah, so it creates exclusivity, and it also just encourages participation even from the people who are just in the bushes. It encourages them to work harder so that they can rank up in the chat, and that's really important. It encourages them to like engage next time. Okay, so and yes, and then you can always just make it playful the way we made it playful at the beginning. People are trying to outshine each other to see who is going to win the crown and things like that. But the challenge in the month of August, and this is going to be my last point probably. The challenge in the month of August, I told you guys participate in this challenge. Highlight your top fans in your post stream, and this is the easiest thing you can do on your channel because I know you guys are lazy like me. The best thing you can do, I want you to mention your top fans in your community post or a recap video. Why is this important? It is going to strengthen the loyalty of your viewers because Let me tell you, the moment you go and mention the word of Rugged in your video, and you tag him in that video, and you share that video in your community, and you've tagged his name, let me tell you, he's going to watch it. He's going to share it out for you. He's going to, like, because he's so excited his name has been mentioned, he's going to share it out. He's going to share it out. So it is important, and that is that was your assignment in the month of August. Like, in case you do premieres, in case you do live streams, the moment your video ends, the moment your live stream ends, can you like mention your top fans in a community post? Say something interesting about them. Why should people connect to them? What will people find in that channel? Something very captivating that will tempt people to click on it, almost like receipt. And that is going to be like very that's going to be like very important, because when somebody sees that they've been mentioned in your post, they just feel happy, because one, you've recognized them. Their effort was not in vain. They came and they were like a top fan, and they were recognized for it. And you're even posted in public. So it is very easy. When your live stream is ending, just go and click on the crown thing again. Let me share my screen. When your live stream is just about to end, can you announce it to the world? Announce it to the world, guys. Let us see the crown holder. So you just come to your live stream. You come and share you come and you make sure people, the good thing people are able to see. Everybody is able to see. It's a very transparent feature. When people come and click on this crown thing here on the top right, they will see everybody is your top fan. And they will say, guys, the last man or woman standing is Winston's Chronicles. I'm going to be posting about Winston the whole week. I'll be sharing Winston's videos every day in the week. I'll be sharing specials, premieres every day in the week. Special does premieres, yeah? I'll be sharing Miss V's videos and rendezvous when she's enjoying the beach, as she enjoys her nice sip by the balcony. I'll be sharing Miss V's like beach escapades the whole week. That is how you end. So that these people, if they are there, they have a legitimate expectation that, oh wow. So me staying on Goga's live stream was not like for nothing. Go and do a community post for them. Now, the onus is on you now to remember. That if you have been mentioned, you have to go and respond to your mentions. You cannot be given a shout out and you're just like hiding. You're oblivious that you have been mentioned by somebody on YouTube. Go be checking your mentions on your channel. And I taught you guys this last week. Go to your phone right now, open the YouTube app, click on the notifications button. Then you will see who has mentioned you on YouTube. Be responding to your mentions. Be responding to the people who have mentioned you on YouTube. That encourages more engagement. And I like what Miss V is saying, because this one weakness most of us have. Miss V says, I like that challenge. However, most of the highlighted people do not respond although they have been tagged. That is true. Because most of you don't even check whether you have been tagged on YouTube. And that is the month of July. That is the month of August challenge. Be checking who has tagged you on YouTube. And then accordingly go and respond. And you can also reshare how they've tagged you. It works like in case somebody mentions you on Instagram, or in case somebody mentions you on Facebook, or in case somebody mentions you on LinkedIn, you always get a notification. It is the same thing like YouTube. When somebody mentions you, you will be tagged based on your channel. Please be responding to your being tagged. And I'm going to repeat this. Yeah. Goga, trust me, I'm lucky in the mentions. I need to do better. I like how you are reporting your self-blessed life journey. All of us have fallen short. Of this mention thing. In case you have been tagged, please be responding to your tag. Where's my phone? Go to your phone right now. Let me so that I can help you out. Go to your phone right now. Go to your phones right now. Oops. Go to your phones right now. Open the YouTube app. Go to your phones right now. Open the YouTube app. Practicals. Go to your phones right now if you're watching. Doriata, thanks so much for staying on. Go to your phones right now in case you are lost. Go to your phone. Special, I'm not seeing you on your phone. Go to your phones right now. Then click on the bell button. You see where the notifications thing is. Click on that notifications button there where the notifications button is. Let me see if I can reduce the brightness on my phone. Go to your phone right now. It is there. Sorry, do that now. Go to your notifications button. You will see that part where the bell is. Are we there? Click on that. Click on that bell where your notifications are. The notifications are. When you click on that bell, you will see your comments. You will see people have shared you out. You will see all under notifications. You will see all these things. Let me see that I can get it. My camera is always like a mess. When you click on the notifications button, you will see all. You will see comments and you will see mentions. You will see all comments and mentions. I want you to click on mentions. When you click on mentions, you will see everybody who has mentioned you right here. You will see everybody who has mentioned you right here. Like Young Riaz. Young Riaz, thank you so much for sharing the live stream out. I have not even seen Young Riaz on the live stream, but Young Riaz is on the live stream. Young Riaz on the live stream. Young Riaz has shared me out. Young Riaz has shared the live stream out, and he has mentioned me. So I need to go and acknowledge the mention. And I taught you guys this, and I like what he said. Support Yoga with Goga, no trolls allowed. He has shared the live stream and he has said, support me. Let me go and say thank you. That is you recognizing that you've been mentioned. Be checking your mentions. In the month of August, I want us to be very intentional about our mentions. We have to be very intentional about our mentions. Redrim is saying, Goga, I cannot go to my phone right now. I'm driving. Redrim, how are you typing and you are driving? Redrim, how are you typing and you are driving? So click on your mentions. You see everybody who has mentioned you out. Ayman shared me out. Thank you so much, Ayman. I am going to acknowledge Ayman. Ayman has said, YouTube community leadership discussion with Yoga with Goga. I am going to like that, and I'm going to leave Ayman a comment. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, bro, for sharing. Thanks so much for sharing. Be recognizing these things. Ayman will get a notification that I've responded to what he shared, and I can also decide to share the. I can even decide to share the post by Ayman. I can decide to share the post by Ayman. Go and check my community post. You will notice there's a post that Blessed Life Journey did yesterday. Blessed Life Journey did a post that was trying to encourage us to support God's Child TV on a GoFundMe drive. Because I saw that post on God's Child channel, I decided to repost that post on my channel because I was like, Blessed has captured this post very well. Let me just go and repost it as it is so that we can support God's Child's GoFundMe so that it can help offset the bills at the hospital now that she has been admitted. That particular kind of sharing is what I want you guys to do in the month of August. You go to your phone, you click on that notification bell. Once you click on the notification bell, you will see the mentions part. You always see comments. Most of you concentrate on the comments. I want you to concentrate on the mention. Concentrate on the mentions in the month of August. Doriata, thanks so much for sharing me out. Doriata, thank you so much, Doriata. And Doriata has tagged me. And make sure you tag people. Don't be sharing people out and you have not tagged them. How are they supposed to know? You need to tag them. So let me see. Thank you so much, Doriata. And I'm going to scream her name because I like saying, Doriata! Thanks so much. Guys, Doriata is Butterroll Boutique. in case you're wondering who that is, I'm going to share. Doriata! Okay. Then I put some nice purple heart. I've commented based on what she tagged me, so I was able to mention. You see, she tagged me and I was able to respond. Now, let me see. Winston's Chronicles. Winston's Chronicles had a premiere earlier. If I knew that Winston's Chronicles was doing a premiere, I could have shared this premiere. I could have shared this premiere like on my page when it was happening. But I can still share Winston Chronicles. I'm just going to say share, create post, and then I'm going to tag Winston in it. Check out, come hang out with Winston at Winston Chronicles. At the Tiki Bar. So then I put somebody running or something like that, and then I post it. I have just shared Winston's Chronicles video. I've just shared Winston's Chronicles video and premiere. That is your assignment in the month of August. You are going to use your top fans feature to like share your top fans. You're going to use the top fans feature. I almost said OnlyFans. I almost said OnlyFans. Yes, I don't have an OnlyFans account. Special, you did not hear this. Special, I know you have selective hearing. Special, I did not say OnlyFans. Special, I said top fans. Because Special is going to start running a mouth on YouTube speech tomorrow that Goga talked about his OnlyFans page tomorrow. I meant top fans. I did not say OnlyFans. I know Special, can you concentrate? I said top fans. Top fans, not OnlyFans. I almost said OnlyFans. I have to correct myself. Special, yeah. So Miss V, keep quiet. Miss V, these receipts were meant for Special because Special is the one who has this selective hearing. She will hear her own thing, and then she'll go and amplify it out there like it was. Goga talked about his OnlyFans page, guys. But that is good marketing for you. Sometimes you have to mislead. Latoya, leave me alone. Latoya, move, leave me alone. Look at people crawling out of the bushes. Nobody was even talking to them. They had OnlyFans. They crawled out of the bush. You guys are a mess. You see, that's how you get people's attention. Look at them. Look at the things that you get. The chat was very quiet. But the moment I said OnlyFans, everybody just got excited. The moment I said OnlyFans, you all just look at you. Look at where you're all active on the live stream right now. Even the people on the bushes who are just listening and taking notes, they just had guys focus. Come back to the class. Come back to the class. Now, this is an opportunity. Guys, if you want to see my OnlyFans page, drop me a super chat. Let's work the crown a bit. Let's work the crown a bit. You can be, guys. It's not called lying to people. It is called advertising. It may be false advertising, but you can also do false advertising a bit. It's just called a little mix-up. Just a little bit, just to get there. You have to be creative on YouTube. If people want to see your OnlyFans page, they have to pay for it. Anyway, I was saying top fans. Not OnlyFans. So what was I even saying? I got confused there for a bit. So I say you can be. So you see, I've already shared Winston's Chronicles premiere. Now if I was to go to Special K, let me go and see what Special K 247 has been up. Special K 247 and Title Pro 247. You guys need to do a collaboration because of your channel name. So Special K did a video. Let me see. Special K said Special K has a premiere coming up tomorrow at 9. I need to share it tomorrow at 9. Where will I be tomorrow at 9? Tomorrow at 9, I'll be walking into a meeting. Special, I will share your premiere tomorrow. Just like 30 minutes because my meeting starts at 9. I will share that premiere like 20 minutes before I walk into the boardroom. I will share this premiere tomorrow because it's happening tomorrow at 9 in the morning. Bribery again, Goga. Hey, David Ant has bribed me. Let me see what David Ant is trying to bribe. David Ant has waited. Let's see what the systems have favored it. David Ant, let me know that David Ant has been able to bribe his way to the top. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Hold on. Guys, hold on. I think I've been bribed. I think I've been bribed. I've been bribed. I offer a basel of okra. Johnny Small Pepper. Title Pro says, Goga have been Title Pro 247 since 2012. No, I love it. Title Pro, I love your name. Title Pro 247, Title Pro 24/7, and Special K 24/7. I love how you guys have the same 24/7 thing going on. Yes, that's what I was complimenting. Jason and Gina! Guys, that's why I'm screaming. Guys, did you see me? Did you see me on? Jason and Gina are kind of famous on YouTube right now nowadays. Jason and Gina are kind of famous on YouTube. Did you see the way Jason and Gina featured me on their video? Man, I feel like a celebrity. I feel like a celebrity, some prince of a kingdom somewhere. Thanks so much, Jason and Gina. I love, guys, Jason and Gina were in Kenya and I was hosting them around. Half the time they were busy shooting clips, but I wasn't paying attention. When you watch these videos and you see what was on the ground, I am shocked like everybody who's watching the video for the first time, because I was with them on the ground when they were shooting. I was in some of these scenes where they were, but I did not know that this was how the content was going to appear. It's like being on a movie set and then you're waiting for the movie to be like premiered. That's how I normally feel anytime Jason and Gina are doing a premiere of Kenya. I feel like I'm watching like for the first time. So Jason and Gina, thanks so much for that. I really enjoyed that video. It was really beautiful. It was really beautiful. David Ant has bribed me, guys. Allow me to acknowledge the blessing. May your pot bring in abundance. And guys, am I making sense about this? Are you seeing where I'm going with this lesson? Because that is the most important thing that I want you guys to like recognize, that this feature, you can use it to your advantage. Those of you do premieres, well done. This is going to be your gift. Those of you do live streams, it's very clear. Everybody has the ground now on YouTube. Take advantage of it. Use it to drive engagement using the few tips that I've given you. Use it to drive engagement using the few tips that I've given you. Allow me to recognize this blessing by David. Redzoom, I thought you are driving. Redzoom loves mix-up. Redzoom, I thought you are driving. All of a sudden, you look at him screaming, telling Gina like all the receipts. And guys, David has bribed his way up to number 6. David Ant has bribed his way up to number 6. And guys, those of you who came to the class late, David Ant's son is getting married over the weekend. So David Ant is going to become a father-in-law on Sunday. At the Sunday service, I'll be here. Anna Boo and I will be here. Anna Boo, please drop a message on the chat. Please drop for me an emoji on the chat. Anna Boo, who is in Toronto. Oh, let me say Toronto the way Reggie Mole says it. Anna Boo is sitting in Toronto. Anna Boo is a makeup artist, photographer, special effects artist. Anna Boo will be seated with me at the Sunday service here. We are going to be learning about creativity from that lens. So when Anna Boo will be seated with me at the Sunday service, David Ant's son will be, will be getting married. So David Ant is going to become a father-in-law on Sunday. So the biggest gift you can do for this man, guys, is to like run this playlist of his called Quiet Time Piano. David Ant, I think, is just about to get 4,000 watch hours. I think it's almost there. YouTube always delays this thing. It's almost there. I think he just has about 50 WH remaining. It's about there. So if you can run his playlist, just run 10 hours of that playlist tonight. When you're going to sleep, let it run on your laptop and don't mute the device. I think that is the best gift you can give him as he becomes a father-in-law on Sunday. And then what was I going to say? Some more receipts about this issue. Yeah, so that's the best gift you can give dividend, so that it can become fully monetized. All right. Let me see that I can. I think so. David bribed his way to number 6. David bribed his way to number 6. David bribed his way to number 6. Let me see. The World of Rugged is saying, I will let Cardinal Secretary know to prepare all for the meeting. Some grapes for your OnlyFans account, Goga. The World of Rugged, leave me alone. The World of Rugged, leave me alone, or I will start creating excuses not to show up on Saturday. The World of Rugged, you have to like handle me with a lot of like sensitivities, because I am your master of ceremony on Saturday. And if I decide to step down, keep quiet about my OnlyFans account. I'm going to monetize this. I'm going to use this to my advantage. Anyway, what was I saying? Okay. Oh my goodness. The World of Rugby saying, make sure Reds is doing something for the tissue industry by not having the crown. Unholy hallelujah. I think Ragas just became the new number 1. The game of crowns is not dead at all. This is for you, the World of Rugby. May your pot brim in abundance. Guys, I am rich. The World of Ruggers, I can't wait for your event. Guys, you see that I can change. You see that I can change loyalties. I can't wait to be the MC at your conclave and your coronation on Saturday. I am so excited. My outfit is ready. Oh, you should see my outfit. My outfit landed in the country like 2 weeks ago. I just need to get now jewelry because I need gold. I need to get, because I've already talked to the Pope. I'm going to be using the Sistine Chapel for that event. So the World of Ruggers, we are on. You can you can share my OnlyFans account. It's perfectly fine. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So guys, you see the things you can do because of you see the things you can do because of fans. You see the things you can do because of your top fans. You can change loyalties depending on which side the winds are going. And the World of Ruggers has just kicked Miss V out of the top 3. Now Miss V's crown is gone. Miss V's crown is gone because of the World of Ruggers. The World of Ruggers just bought his way into the top 3 spot. The downside of this thing is that in case, let's say you are like one of those people who is very like generous with their giveaways, and you only reward your top fans, people can buy their way into winning a giveaway. And here comes the trick. And this is how you play psychology on people. Guys, don't go and say I taught you these things. I know sometimes I teach you a lot of interesting things. This is how you play psychology on people. You can say, guys, for the giveaway, I'm going to give my top fan an opportunity to pick for us the winner on the live stream. You can actually, are you seeing the psychology you've just played? Instead of you rewarding the top fan, you can actually make the top fan award somebody else on the live stream. It becomes their decision, and their decision becomes final. So, for example, if I was to tell the World of Ruggers right now, being the second runners up, the World of Ruggers, I want you to pick somebody random on the live stream. The World of Ruggers. Pick somebody random on the live stream. Just pick somebody random. Just say their name. I don't know who they are, but just pick somebody random on the live stream. Pick somebody random on the live stream for me, the World of Ruggers. Just name anybody. That you are seeing there. These are I'm extending this privilege because he's the second runner up. He has no idea what I'm about to do. I'm just asking him to pick a name. Hey, Mijel Africa, welcome, one Mijel Africa. Thanks so much for coming in. Mijel, welcome, brother. So Redzoom, can you drive and stop? Redzoom, can you stop receipts? I take special K. So the World of Ruggers has picked special K. The World of Ruggers, on a technicality, special K is number 2. So I don't want you to pick a special or Winston. I don't want you to pick Special or Winston. I want you to pick somebody else. Special is technically number 2. I'm going to give Special her own challenge. Okay, I take Red's Room. Okay, I'm going to buy Red's Room a coffee. The World of Ruggers has picked Red's Room. So I'm going to buy Red's Room a coffee. That is a typical example. I need to write that down. That is a typical example of how you can use the top funds to make decisions instantly. Red's Room has gotten a coffee from me courtesy of the World of Ruggers. So Red's Room will expect a coffee from me from me tomorrow or at the end of the live stream, depending on what time I'll be done. Expect a buy me a coffee. I'm going to buy you a coffee. Red's Room does not have a buy me a coffee. Red's Room has a buy me a beer. Red's Room is the only person who normally changes things to suit his interest. Red's Room does not have a buy me a coffee. He has a buy me a beer. You can actually make the top fans to pick up, so that in case you don't want it to look very biased, that you're picking the top 3 to make decisions, you can actually ask them to make the decision on your behalf. And just like that, Red's Room has gotten a buy me a coffee, courtesy of the World of Ruggers. Another thing you can be doing, in case you're running a giveaway show, you can also do something like, I am going to reward number. You can even ask Nightbot to do that for you. I am going to reward number. You can pick a random number. You can ask, okay, Special, I want you to think of a number. Think of a number between 1 to 50. Type it on the chat, Special. Type for me that number on the chat, Special. Number 1 to 50. Special, think of a number between number 1 to 50, except number 1, 2, and 3, because I know that you're going to select number 2. This one is very petty. She's going to pick herself. Special, think of a number 1 to 50. Type that number on the chat. 67. Anabu, what are you talking about? Special, I want a number on the chat. 1 to 50. Anabu, there is no 67 beyond 50. Anabu, where are you getting it? Special has picked number 7. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and see who is number 7 on the chat right now. Oops, sorry. So I'm going to check who is number 7 on the chat right now. Number 7 is still Red's Room. Technically, Special, I've already rewarded Red's Room. Pick another number. Red's Room is number 7. Special, pick another number. Let me limit you. Pick a number from 25 to 50. Special, pick a number from 25 to 50. Red's Room is number 7. I've already bought Red's Room a coffee. I want you to pick another number. I want you to pick another number. So guys, you notice I'm using the top fans. Anytime I say top fans, in my head, I'm saying only fans in my head. I'm using the top fans to pick giveaway winners. So Special, pick a number from number 20 to 50. Okay, Special has picked number 11. Special, there is no cheating. I hope you're not going to check who these people are and then you pick them. Special has picked number 11. Number 11 is devotionals from. Special has picked number 11. Number 11 is devotionals from. Let me see. Devotionals from Fountain. Number 11 is devotionals from Fountain, I think. Devotionals, can you type an emoji on the chat? Devotionals, can you type an emoji on the chat? Special has picked you. Devotionals from Fountain, please type an emoji on the chat. Thank you. Devotionals, let me see devotionals. Devotionals from the Fountain. Devotionals from the Fountain. You are number 11. Devotionals from the Fountain has 141 subscribers. Guys, can we get devotionals from the Fountain to 150? I am going to pin devotionals from the Fountain on the pinned link. Help me get devotionals from the Fountains to 150. We'll have done our part. Devotionals from the Fountain. Stay put. I'm going to pin you. Devotionals from the Fountain. Oh my goodness, the world of braggers, saying Winston stole my recorded for the longest Sunday service. Now I am taking my crown. Winston, you have lost your crown. The new king of the live stream is the world of braggers. He is being crowned as the Pope. The other Pope, the American, not the American Pope. The other Pope. You get the other Pope. Devotionals from the fountain only needs 9 houses to get 150. Special has picked devotion number 11. So I'm going to like pin devotionals from the fountain. Devotional, I need to connect to you as well. I've not connected to your channel. So I will connect to you. Kanini, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Only 8 150. Oh. Okay, the Game of Thrones seems to be on. Okay. Guys, do me a favor and let's support that pinned link. Devotionals from the fountain. Special picked devotionals from the fountain. Devotional probably had no idea. Devotionals had no idea that she was going to be picked. Devotional had no idea that she was going to be picked. And there we go. So only if you don't have devotionals from the fountain, please support devotionals. Let's get devotionals to 150. Only 8 150 for devotion. So thank you so much, Kanene, for the raid. As I always say, you could have picked anybody else, but you chose me. You could have picked. You see a lot of people are live on YouTube. You see a lot of people are doing premieres on YouTube when you're about to raid. You could have picked anybody else, but you decided to choose my humble abode. I just want to say thank you so much, Kanene, and God bless you. God bless you. Thanks so much for the raid. Okay, we got some 2 extra super chats here. So the world of Ragas is officially number 1. The world of Ragas decided to revenge against Winston Chronicles, and then Special said no, because Special has a stronger currency. Special has the pound. So Special is trying to use the pound to her advantage. So Special has given me an extra blessing. Allow me, guys, to recognize these blessings that we just got real quick. Okay, so Special, why am I calling it Special, why are you confusing me like this? Thank you so much. Thanks so much, the world of Rangas and Special. Thank you so much for that. I don't take it for granted. May your pots bring in abundance. Now, the Game of Crowns is still on, and the world of Rangas is officially number 1. Special is number 2. Winston Chronicles is number 3. Yo, I like, how did the world of Rangas become number 1? That is the biggest question. He bribed his way to the top. He bribed his way to the top. Special, thank you so much. Appreciate the blessing, Special. And Special, guys, has a premiere tomorrow at 9 a.m. East African time. So make sure you go and sign up for that particular premiere. I have to run. Take care all. Thank you so much, my lovely Special. This you are now the first runner up to this Game of Crowns. You did well. You did well. The pound held strong. And thanks so much, Special. I love you, Special. Of course, I have to say so that she can get receipts. I love you, Special. Thank you so much for making the chat very festive and making the game very colorful. Thank you so much for that. Right. So yeah, are there any questions? Nadine, welcome, Nadine. Thanks so much for coming in live with Nadine. Welcome. Sorry, I had not seen you earlier. Thanks so much. Winston, did you empty your old wallet? The world of Ragus is trying to taunt Winston. Leave Winston alone, Ragus. Leave Winston alone. Leave Winston out of this business. He's still part of the crowns. Big Boss Lady T is shocked how she has dropped number 8. Don't worry, Big Boss Lady T. All the top 10 people bribed their way to the top, including David Hunt. All the top 10 people bribed their way to the top, including David Hunt. Yeah. Stop taunting Winston Ragus. And then Kemunto, welcome, Skevia. Kemunto, thanks so much for coming in, Skevia. Oh my goodness, Winston just came through and said, you can't take my crown. I am finished. The Game of Crowns The Game of Crowns. The Game of Crowns is not. The Game of Crowns is not easy, guys. Let's support the pinned link. Now I am confused because Winston is the only person I have not given a challenge, because Winston technically now has jumped back to the top. Is it? Wait, let's see whether the crown has updated. Okay, not yet. Nice try. So the YouTube systems are still recognizing the World of Ruggers. Winston needs 300 experience points in order to to tip the scale. So we will relax there for a bit, because Ragus already picked a winner. Ragus picked Red Room, who is going to get a buy me a coffee. Special picked Foundations of a Fountain, who we are trying to get 150. Now Winston needs to pick somebody. Winston needs to pick somebody because he was the previous number 1. He's now number 2. Winston, he's now number 2. Winston, I want you to pick a number. I want you to pick a number on the live stream. Any number between 35 and 50. And then just type it on the chat. Winston, give me a number between 35 and 50. Don't go and check who it is. Just pick a number and then let me know. The good thing, Winston, pick a number between 35 and 50 and just let me know. Pick a number between 35 and 50, Winston, and then let me know who that is. I have literally made the top fans pick the giveaway winners. Literally. I have made the top fans pick the giveaway winners. So top fan, Winston, give me that number on the chat. Hey, Novelty Queens, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Novelty Queens is in the building. Novelty, I was rewatching your live from yesterday. Regime sent me, I thought it was receipts, only to find you just talking generally and things. Let me tell you, anytime Red Room shares something with me, I'm always just thinking it is mix-up. This is how I know Red Room. I always just imagine it's mix-up things. Like, let me just keep quiet. I always imagine it's mix-up things. Winston, did I get a number? No. Winston has been, I think, out-crowned again. Oh my goodness, the World of Ruggers made the chat completely purple. This is for my crown, and it is also for the 5 newly monetized scholarships. Oh yes, thank you so much for that. The World of Ruggers has donated. Usually what happens, I normally donate like $10 for the newly monetized channels who really need to get their pin. If you have never applied for that thing, I don't get a lot of applications. I have to promote it a lot, and I normally pay it from my super chat feeds and my super stickers and my memberships. So in case you know you're a newly monetized channel, or you know somebody in your community who is monetized and they are struggling to raise their first $10 for the threshold, can you tell them to go to my channel? There's an application there on the links. Tell them to apply. It is a very short application. It only takes 8 questions. Tell them to apply so that they can get this $10. It is there for the taking. If you don't apply for it, I'll just keep my money because it's my super chat anyway and my memberships. If you apply for it, I will be able to give. I'll be able to give. So the World of Ruggers has actually said, I'm channeling this to 5 newly monetized channels. So if in case you know somebody in your community who really needs that first $10 to get their threshold for the AdSense pin, please tell them to do it so that I can easily like give that $10 to them based on the application, because there has to be an application process. I don't like picking people randomly. I like picking based on the application, and the requirements are very simple. Their requirements are very simple if you click on that link, and there's even a video for it. So please, in case you know you have not participated, please get behind so that you can be part of that beautiful course. Oh my goodness, Winston Chronicles, I think has finished this job. Winston Chronicles has finished this job. I don't even know what to say. The World of Ruggers and Winston Chronicles, they have ended this. They've ended the competition. The Game of Crowns is over, guys. The Game of Crowns is over. The Game of Crowns is over. The Game of Crowns is over. I will turn off my super chats at this particular point. How did we get here? Oh my goodness. So to the World of Ruggers, thank you so much for that. The scholarship. I will definitely make sure that it gets to those 5 people who need it. And I will, it's a very accountable process. I always post the winners. I've only been able to pick 3 so far this quarter, because remember I say I normally reward quarterly. So, but at least now with this I'm able to give more people. So, but you have to apply for it, guys, or you have to tell people in your community to apply. The conditions are very simple. If you're not my subscriber, make sure you're connected to somebody who subscribed to my channel, because we are trying to keep the gifts in house. If you're not directly subscribed to my channel, you must be connected to one of my subscribers who has recommended you for you to get the award, because then it will make it a more community centric kind of a push and a boost. So yes, please do that. And then Winston Chronicles, thank you so much for that. That one is going to stay there for a while, I think probably until the end of the live stream. Thank you so much, Winston, for turning the chat red. And Winston is saying, let's go, Ragus. Let's see if we can win this game. Thanks so much, Winston, and this is for you. This is for you. Goga, I know you lose it for a good cause. Thank you so much. 100%. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Winston, for that. I do appreciate that. So, guys, please apply and tell people to apply for that monetization fund boost. Getting your first $10 is the biggest nightmare most small YouTubers usually have. And that's why we said, when I was celebrating my 3 years in the YouTube Partner Program, I said that we'll be giving $10 to the people who need that pin. In case you are newly monetized, or you know somebody who is newly monetized in your community, refer them to my channel to apply for that monetization fund so that you can get them their pin. Because once they get that $10, that is a big deal to most people. Once they get that $10 boost in their AdSense, they'll be able to get their pin. And then once they get their pin, they can start like now working on earning, getting their full threshold. But the pin is usually the biggest headache for most content creators, especially the small YouTubers. So if you know those people in your community, refer them to my channel so that they can apply for that particular. Jaden says, I'm going live afterwards to test my crowns. Do it, guys. Test your crown. Oh my goodness, the word of Ragas. The game of Thrones is over. It's not the Game of Thrones. Yikes. I don't even know what's going on in the super chat territory right now, because I think, guys, the Game of Thrones has officially been called to I don't know if it's called the Game of Thrones at this point. It's called the Game of Thrones. It's going to Game of Thrones. Goga, bring out the big waterfall. Yes, this is now a waterfall for Winston and Ragas, because when the chat turns red. Okay, I give up. Okay, Winston and Ragus, you have to be somewhere. Don't you have to go to work? Don't you have to be doing something else on the YouTube streets? Don't you have to go to you can officially leave the Game of Thrones. Now nobody's going to play the Game of Thrones because of Ragus and Winston. This one, guys, only deserves a waterfall. This is for the world of Ragus and Winston. Where is that waterfall? Give them the waterfall of abundance. Ladies and gentlemen, we rarely invoke the waterfall of abundance unless it is necessary. Today, the waterfall of abundance has been invoked. It's usually invoked once, rarely. It's usually invoked rarely. Rarely the waterfall of abundance invoked. But thank you so much, Winston, Ragus, and everybody else on the. The red is distracting me, guys. The red is distracting me. The chat is very red. I'm trying to check the crown. The Game of Crowns now has. Guys, I want you to click. Can you click on the crowns and then go see the ranking of Winston and the world of Ragas? That is a lesson right there in this. That is a lesson right there. Come and check look at the experience points. Winston has 17,175 XPs. The World of Ruggers has 14,150 XPs. Specialists are still sitting pretty at 1,808.75 XPs. Miss V is at 1150 XPs. Title Pro is at 900 XPs. David Ant at 825. Redzum at 775. Big Boss Lady T, you are still in the top 10, 400 XPs. Chris the Flash at 325. Iman Rich at 275. Juba Bruce is closely getting into the top 10. Juba Bruce at number 11. The experience points can buy you, the experience points can buy you they can buy you like a top spot. The experience, the supercharge, the things they can buy you at top spots, and that increases the experience points. They increases the experience points. So that's one thing that you need to like just pay attention to. Right, and guys, let us take a mini break. I want to like I'm going for a pee break. Who's going to take care of the king of the live stream? The king of the live stream is going to be in charge of the live stream as I'm going for a pee break. The king of the live stream is going to be in charge. Who is the king? So please, guys, behave. The king of the live stream is going to be in charge of the live stream as I go for like a quick pee break. I'm coming back. Give me like 2-3 minutes, and then I'll be back. Okay. So let me just like this out. Okay. The king of the live stream is Winston's Chronicles. So Winston Chronicles is the king of the live stream. Winston Chronicles is the king of the live stream. Winston, you are in charge of the live stream. I am coming back in about in a few minutes. Masha T, welcome, Masha T. Sorry, I had not seen you earlier because I got distracted by this the battle of the Game of Thrones. Not even crowns anymore. The Game of Thrones. I was distracted by these two kingpins. So guys, please make sure you are connecting to devotionals from the fountain. And the World of Ruggers has considered and said, you win the crown and society wins in general. Chapu, my friend. The World of Ruggers has he said his content will be the first runner-up. Winston is officially the new king of the live stream at the moment. I think probably he's going to be the winner of the entire Game of Thrones. So, and Kanini Kanene, thank you so much for that blessing. Kanini Kanene, thanks so much for that blessing. I'm also here. I need that crown. Thank you so much, Kanini Kanene, for the blessing. I want to see how you've jumped up the ranks, Madam Officer. Madam Officer, thank you so much for that. So I'm leaving you. Guys, say hi to your new king. Say hi to your new king. That is Winston Chronicles. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going for like a pee break. I'm coming back. right, I'm back. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm back. Okay, Q&A. I think I'm done with my notes. Skevia Community says, I have loved what is happening here today. You are the best community I have seen on YouTube. Oh, thank you so much, Kemunto. And you're most welcome to be part of this community. I needed to give, and then Winston says, each one help one family. I love that. People are congratulating the new king. The new king of the stream is Winston. Miss V is paying homage. All hail King Winston's Chronicles. All hail. Yes, all hail. Goga, I had to pop out to get some food, but I'm still here. Thanks so much, Diesel. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Are there any questions on the chat regarding this new feature? Are we clear? Is this clear before we move on to other things? Is it clear? Any doubts whatsoever? Have you seen the importance of the Game of Crowns? So it is a good way of just trying to drive engagement, and it's very important for you to see how you can leverage on it. It is now permanent. It is for everybody, and the faster you acclimatize to it. Guys, can I get four more people to connect to the pinned link? Devotionals is there. 4 more people to connect to the pinned link. 4 more people, and then devotionals will be home. 4 more people, and then devotionals will be home. Yeah. So yeah, this is something that you have to take advantage of. It's something that you have to see whether you can use it for your particular purpose, just to make sure that you are driving traffic and engagement on your premieres, on your channels. Those of you who don't do premieres or you don't do live streams, there's another feature that I told you about last week. It is called Community Spotlight. Community Spotlight can only be accessed from the studio. Remember, I told you when people mention you, you go to your YouTube app. You click on the bell. You'll see the part where there is comments. You click on mention. You will find everybody who has mentioned you. Everybody who has mentioned you on the YouTube streets. Now, the community is found in your studio. So go to your YouTube studio app. This is in case you don't do live streams. In case you don't do live streams and you don't do premieres, you can still find people you can be rewarding and share it. Go to your YouTube app and then click on community. When you click on community, I want you to scroll all the way down up to the bottom. You will find this thing written Community Spotlight. This is on the studio app, Community Spotlight. When you check the Community Spotlight, in case you don't do premieres and you don't do live streams, you can be thanking people on your Community Spotlight. The first person on my Community Spotlight this week is, and you can say view all. When you click on view all, you will find the top 5 in your Community Spotlight. Number 1 is Classic Hairstyle and Vlogs. Number 2 is Eva Kika. Number 3 is Shedeen Johnson Family Lifestyle. Number 4 is The World of Ragus. And number 5 is Saniki Designs. You'll also find these people in your Community Spotlight. Can you acknowledge these people in your Community Spotlight as well? Give them a share of the cake. They may not be able to be active on a live stream. They may not be able to be active on a premiere, but they are still part of your community. And YouTube normally rewards people in your Community Spotlight. This one YouTube normally picks randomly. It picks randomly. These people, for example, it tells you based on the comments they've left you. It normally ranks based on the number of comments. So you will even see comments next to them. You will see comments next to them. You'll be able to tell, who these people are. So please take advantage of also the Community Spotlight. Spotlight your people, guys. Spotlight the people who are supporting your channel. Spotlight your people who are supporting your channel. It's important because you will find everybody else. So they will be telling you every week which is supposed to be featured. So every week you can be saying, these are the people in my top Community Spotlight. You can even create a video with your top 5 Community Spotlight where you shine a light on those 5 people, and that can help you also find ways of increasing engagement. Remember, The moral of this work is to drive engagement, not just in your videos, but also like your premieres and also your live streams and also your shorts and also your post. Your post is important. Your post section, because most people usually like ignore the post section. So you also have to like make sure that your post section is active. If I was to go to your community post right now, what will I find? Will I find you promoting people? Will I find you mentioning people's names? These things are not decorations. These features that YouTube is giving you are not decorations. They are features that you're supposed to use to your advantage. Use your community post to also like drive traffic. You can be doing quizzes. You can be doing polls. You can be doing things like I don't know. You can be doing like something, shining a light segment or something for your top community supporters and things like that. And that helps like also just increase the engagement. When you appreciate people, they're likely to come back because you saw them, you are seeing them. So they're likely to come back, and that keeps like increasing that particular engagement also on your channel. So these are features that I want you guys to like take advantage of in the month of August. Remember, August is all about engagement. How do you drive engagement to your channel? And these are some of the few tricks that you can use to drive engagement. Okay. Let me see what is going on the chat. The king is saying something about it is the way of the world. Diesel is saying top bribers. Diesel, do I sense? Diesel, what is that speaking? Diesel, is that what is that speaking? What number are you again? What number are you again? What number are you again? Yeah, top bribers. Well, it's a cruel world out. My mom used to, God rest her soul. My mom used to say, it's a cruel world out there, my son. It's a cruel world out there. So indeed, the Game of Thrones is a very cruel game. It's a very cruel game, and yes, top bribers or not, well, they are at the top. They're having a say, and that is the king. Diesel, can you pay homage to your king? The king of the live stream is Winston's Chronicles. That is your king. That is the king of the live stream. And then the deputy king is the World of Ruggers. And then who's the spare king? I didn't even know who's the spare king. Like in case of any special. We have a spare queen in case of any, what do you call this thing? Succession. The succession goes this way. Winston is the king. The World of Ruggers is like the next in line to the throne. And then Special is third in line to the throne. So let me see. Diesel, how far are you on the throne? You are 18th in line. You are 18th in line to the throne. We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Diesel. I hope you are good down there. Don't worry. I think the royalty will just be fine. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And then if this is anything like Game of Thrones, then it is dangerous to be a king. No. Here the Game of Thrones is not easy. The Game of Thrones is not fair. And remember the affirmation that we read on Sunday. It is definitely not going to be fair at all. But it is and then Blessed Life Jen is saying, Father is sandwiched between the twins. I know Father is in a very awkward place because Winston, the king, and then you have Special Louis down there as the other twin. Yeah, Father is just like, right, okay, fine, yeah. But you know what? Speaking of Father Ragus, guys, Father Ragus is going to be having the conclave. Let me promote that event a bit because I'm the master of ceremony. Is devotionals guys. If you're not connected to the pinned link, we need to get the pinned link to 150. Only 4 houses left. If you have extra houses, give me those extra houses to that house. Kanene, I know you have your husband's channel. Let me see. Let me start calling people out. Jayden, give me that other spare channel. Helen is working on. Helen is giving me like some sisters as well. Get me the pinned link to like. 150. I need it at 150. Devotionals from the fountain was nominated by Special. Let me see that I can pull up the World of Ruggers. So there's an event that is going down this Saturday. And if you have not RSVP'd, you're going to miss the conclave. You're going to miss the conclave. So I kindly urge you to go to this channel. Then there's an upcoming somewhere here under the live stream section. The monetization enthronement of the world of Ragus. This is on Saturday from 4 p.m. East African time. He has given different time zones for different parts of the world. So the monetization enthronement of the world of Ragus, it is going to be an event like no other. I have seen the secret preparations that are happening. Some of them I'm not even privy to. I'm not even aware. I'm going to be surprised like the rest of you. The dress code is, we've been told the dress code is anything goes. But we do know that the main celebrant is the main celebrant is going to get us into problems with the Vatican. But anyway, the good thing, the Vatican will be very busy over the weekend. So in case of any lawsuits, I think they'll have to wait until Monday. The damage will be done already. So this has been billed as one of the most popular and most unique events on YouTube. You don't want to miss this conclave. And guess who the master of ceremony is going to be? Guess who the master of ceremony and the cardinal secretary and the president and all these things is going to be? Drum rolls! Me. Me. And my outfit is ready. I already imported my outfit. I'm just trying to get jewelry because the presidential collection needs like more gold. I don't like the current gold collection. So my stylist is trying to get me more gold for the event. And I think I'll be able to get enough gold to appear with the event on Saturday. The event is only in the next 3 days. We don't have time. We don't have time at all. So if you haven't RSVP'd, you better RSVP. There'll be an open panel. Like you guys will be able to come up on the panel and actually talk to the Pope. Sorry, the Pope in quotes, the Unholy Father, once he has been crowned. They're going to be very good conversations. Very nice. I've seen the program, guys. I have seen the program. It is so extra. I have seen the program. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So you don't want to miss the conclave that's going down this Saturday from 4 p.m. East African time, which is about 3 p.m. I think it will be 3 p.m. in Germany. Let us use the Germany time because it's just easy. It will be 3 p.m. in Germany, and it's going to be an unholy gathering. But you're going to love the concept. You're going to love the artistry. It is the costumes for me. It is given. You remember when the Pope was declared a couple of months ago. It is given like a new Habemas Papu, that one, Habemas Papam, that thing that they said at the balcony. There's going to be a balcony appearance. It is just so extra. And that's with the Vatican, but we'll deal with the lawsuits after the event. After the event. We don't have any orders. We don't have any conservatory orders stopping the event from happening. But the conclave is going down on Saturday. The conclave is going down on Saturday, and you better be ready. Professor Green, nice to see you. Simone, nice to see you, Simone. I hope you're having an amazing time on this Independence Day in Jamaica. What else was I going to say? Some receipts. Yeah. So be ready to be part of that beautiful event. Auntie Madge, thank you so much for the support. Auntie Madge, I don't take it for granted. Have a blessed afternoon as well. Right. That said, that is what is going to go down on Saturday. That is what is going to go down on Saturday. Guys, I need to leave the live stream in about a few minutes. It's already 3 hours. Jesus Christ, I've overstayed my visit. I've overstayed my visits at the live stream. Yeah, so that is literally and on Saturday, be on time. Yes, be on time, guys. No black people time. I know, of course, I know I'm black and I know I'll be early. But yes, be on time because you'll end up missing the entrance, and that is going to be the biggest thing. Be on time. Then it is not black people time. It is like please do the German time thing, German efficiency at its best. If you come even 10 minutes late, you are going to miss the entrance, and the entrance is everything. You cannot afford to. In fact, the entire entrance is the ceremony. The entire entrance is the ceremony. The entire ceremony is the entrance. What I'm even saying. The entire entrance is the ceremony. So in case you in case you miss the entrance, you're going to you're going to miss the meat of the party. You're going to miss the meat of the party. You have to be there on time. Be on time. Be on time. Please, please, I beseech you. I'm even using biblical words. I beseech you, therefore, be on time, because I'll be on time. I'll be on time. And get your outfit in case you want to come and show off. You want people to see your latest outfit. You want to come and show off your jewelry like me, your palace. That is the day you can show off without any consequences. I mean, you can bring in your confessions. We are going to have a coronation of the new Pope. The Pope that never was. The Pope that never was. And I'm excited. And thanks so much, the World of Ragas, for considering me for that sacrosanct role. Can you hear the vocabulary I'm using? Thank you so much for considering me for that role. It is not something I take for granted. I am very honored, and I'm looking forward to that particular role. Brethren, welcome back. I hope you drove safely. The king of the live stream has already been crowned. It was a very tight battle between the twins, but the World of Ragas intervened, and now the Winston Chronicle is officially the king of the live stream. Winston Chronicle is officially the king of the live stream, and I don't know. I can't give Winston much, but Winston, you're going to have a say on the next topic you think we should discuss at the live stream next week. So Winston, you're the one to decide what you're supposed to discuss next week at the academy. So I'm giving you that golden and rare chance to pick the topic for next week. If you decide that you are going to discuss mix up, that is going to be the topic next week. If you decide we are going to discuss we are going to Winston, you pick the topic for next week. That is the honor I'm going to give you for the class today as the king. You pick the topic we are going to discuss at the academy next week. And that topic will be proudly sponsored by you, courtesy of you becoming the king of the stream today, the king of the stream, the fireside chat. Yes, for the class, for your channel. Yes, Winston, I'm giving you the privilege to pick the topic for next week. People will have to put up with your topic next week. If you decide we are going to discuss anything YouTube related, just pick tutorials, YouTube tutorials. So I'm giving you don't need to decide now. You can take your time. I know you have like a team. A king always has to consult the advisors. You can consult with your team, and then of course you have my email. You can drop it on the email, and then I will make sure that you get the appropriate recognition for having picked that particular topic. It is the least I can do for you as the king of the Game of Crowns. That was so guys. The next topic on the live stream will be sponsored by Winston's Chronicles. So in case you hear me discussing things that are related to Tiki Bar, in case you hear me discussing things that are related to gear next week, just know it was sponsored by Winston Chronicles. Yeah. So okay. Winston says, okay, I will send you the topic on your email. I want to make sure that it is good. Thank you so much for that, Winston. Take your time. I normally upload the topic on Monday. So you have until Monday to decide. Send it to my email so that I can start working on the thumbnail. And we'll have a small logo of you there saying that you are the topic was proudly sponsored by you as a token of you winning the Game of Crowns last week. So thank you so much for that. Thanks so much for agreeing to do that. And guys, Anabu is going to be our Sunday service guest. Anabu is going to be our Sunday service guest. Allow me to promote this as well. So the Sunday service has already been set. So you need to go to my channel and check the upcoming. You will find a very beautiful. Let me tell you, and that's how you know Anabu. Winston says, if you don't like it, I'm going to blame it on Lynn. No, Winston, I will have to like it. I will have to like it. But yeah, just to give you ideas, think of YouTube related topics. Think of topics that think of value. Think of something that will add value. I will do research on it and I will make sure I deliver it. Even if you come and say, Goga, can you talk about super chats? I will come and talk about super chats. Even I will ramble on for 2 hours about super chats, and I will create a topic out of it. It can even be something that you are struggling with on YouTube. I will curate the topic around it. Just make sure. I'm sure you'll just make sure it's offering value to everybody else who is attending, so that they don't say this is a Winston show. No, it will not be a Winston. Yes, Winston will have sponsored the topic, but everybody will be able to benefit out of his judgment as the king. The king's judgment must be respected. Whatever topic Winston will pick, that is what we are going to discuss. It is the king's decision and decree that will determine what we are discussing next week. Okay. Devotional 10, thanks so much for the support. So Anabu says, I am super excited. I hope you guys are excited as well to learn more about makeup and my journey. Oh, guys, did you know that Anabu is from one of those countries? These countries is called what? The Antigua, that one. Those countries there. So why am I giving so much information before the Sunday service? So Anabu will be joining me for the Sunday service, and go to my upcoming live stream. You'll find it at the number 4 there, or just click on home. You'll find all the upcoming live streams when you click on my homepage. You'll find it here. You'll find this beautiful lady in pink. The first part there, the beautiful lady in pink. That is the upcoming Sunday service. Give it a thumbs up. This is an artist, guys. This is a super talented artist. She's done movies, she's done film, she's done a lot of things. She's going to speak to you like a professional. She's going to probably give us an insight in how she does the makeup things, special effects. Most of you have always wanted to know about makeup and even how celebrities normally acting in these big blockbuster movies usually appear. This is going to be your plug. Guys, I cannot afford her. But she has decided to come and grace the Sunday service. I cannot afford Anna Boo. But this is like a celebrity at the Sunday service. So you better keep time. Keep time because she's going to be there on time. Keep time and come with your notebooks. There's going to be like a lot of gems of wisdom. In addition to her talking about her story. Winston is already threatening you, Anna. Winston is already threatening you. Don't try to beat my time. Yeah. So Anabu is going to be the Sunday service guest. You better be there on time because this lady is talented. Go and check out her Instagram. Go and check out her channel and thank me later. Anabu, just go and type Lash Me Beat at Lash Me Beat. Anabu Lash Me Beat. Just go type at Lash Me Beat on YouTube. You will be able to find that channel. Register. Put your, what do you call it? Register. Put your thing on. And then you'll be ready for that beautiful service on Sunday. For me, I like learning, and I think this is the best person we could have just to come and teach us about those particular things. Not just like makeup, but also just she's going to make you start thinking about being an artist from a very different level. And you saw it with Winston. When Winston was at the Sunday service on Sunday, you saw how for the 4 hours he was there, he was just dropping gems of wisdom. People are not even leaving. Even it felt like we were chasing him even after 4 hours. But it had already been 4 hours. He had overstayed his 2 hours. So, but the same way you guys enjoyed listening to Winston talk about his experience in the army, content creation, building his yard and things like that. Now imagine Anabu now giving you a different lens from an artist, and I want you to put where the heart of being an artist, and then you'll be able to appreciate some of the things we'll be talking about. You will get a few tips on photography. She does this professionally. You'll get a few tips on photography. That will be good for you. So those of you who handle cameras and your phones, she will give you a few tips on that. She will even show you how to do those of you do vertical live streams using your phones. She'll also give you tips on that. Just those few tricks that we can be using as well in terms of our creativity on a budget. on a budget. Yeah. She's going to make us look good on a budget. So that's what she's going. That among other things, as she shares her story, that is what we're going to be discussing at the Sunday service. So I'm really looking forward to that, Anabu, and thanks so much for agreeing to do it. Great class, Goga. I was really amped about this one. Resume, did you deliver? Did I deliver? Did it meet your standards? Even though you're not the king, but thank you. Great try. Yes, and she also owns a successful business, so there's a lot. She'll also talk about the business aspect. Her business is Lash Me Beat, so she'll also talk about the business angle of it, and that will be really crucial. So make sure you don't miss. The things that are happening this weekend are just from the conclave. We have to come to the Sunday service. Let me tell you, we have just booked Blessed and Busy. This entire weekend. You better be there. And then now the August babies are not going to allow us to breathe in peace. I think Regime was born in August. Blessed Life Journey is born in August. Service Mix Up Kitchen is born in August. Like, I think we are going to be having it rough in a good way this month. But yes, August has a lot of good things lined up for you. So you better be there so that we can talk about all these beautiful things. Okay. I think that's it. I've talked about Anabu. I've talked about the conclave. The king of the live stream has done a premiere this evening. You need to go and rewatch that premiere to give him support and connect to his house. That will also be very good for you. August 16th, yeah. The World of Rugged, not the World of Rugged, Red Room. So the World of Rugged is having his conclave on the 9th. Red Room is having a birthday party scheduled for the 16th. And of course, Anabu and I will be here at the Sunday service from 7:30. Sorry, 12:30 Eastern. Let me just say 12:30 Eastern, which I think is around the same time as Canada. I think yeah. We are going to align with her so that we can make sure that it happens. Okay. Let me check whether I forgot anything on my notes before we set up the raid. So I gave you tips in terms of the ideas you can use to acknowledge your top fans. Yes. So another thing, as I said, so we talked about like the shout out. We talked about like asking your top fans for future content, and that became like what the king of Winston is going to pick for us the topic for next week, just for the future content, things like that. And my question for you now will be this: this is going to be my assignment. Going to be my assignment for you. This is going to be my assignment for you. And guys, if you haven't given me a thumbs up, please give me a thumbs up. This is going to be my assignment for you. This is the challenge this week, this coming week. This is the challenge. And please tag me because I want to come and mark your homework. Tag somebody in your community that you appreciate. And if you are tagged, leave a comment to acknowledge the mention. That is your homework. That is your homework. Okay. Okay. Resume, have you taken your homework? You can take screenshots. So this is your homework for the week. I'm going to start giving back this because some of you normally you just like clap here and then you forget your homework after the live stream has ended. This is your homework for the week. This is your homework for the week. You are going to tag somebody in your community that you appreciate, the top fan. You can figure out whether it's the top fan or the community person. Tag somebody in your community that you appreciate. And if you have been tagged, leave a comment. I even have a typo here. Leave a comment to acknowledge. Hold on, let me fix that typo. I'm very sensitive to typos. I said love a comment. I said leave. That is your homework for the week. Now that I've taught you about this, you're going to figure out who are your top fans and who are your top the community spotlight. In case you don't do live streams and you don't do premieres, you can go get it from your community spotlight, which I've told you how to find it. In case you do live streams and premieres, it is very easy for you to get your top fans from the crown thing. Now, for the week, I want you to go and tag people. This is actually what you're going to do for the next 7 days before we come next Wednesday. Please tag me. As you're tagging people, please tag me as well so that I can come and see whether that person has responded. If they have not responded, I'm going to whip them for you to come and respond. Tag people in your community. You can be sharing their video out. You can be sharing their community out. You can be sharing. Just say something. Just share something. The reason you need to tag me is because I'm coming to be the police and see whether these people are even checking whether they've been mentioned. Mama Rebecca, do you mean the same person or different people each day? I mean, you can choose if you want to like be very generous and support different people, but remember you can only have like how many? You have like five. You have 5 people in your community spotlight, and you have like 3 people in your top fans. In your top fans, like for me, I'm going to so for me, the top fans in this live stream, at the end of this live stream, the top fans are Winston. The top fans are Winston, the World of Ruggers, and Special K247. So I'm going to like make sure that I do some. I'm going to probably make sure that I kinda tag these people, the top fans. Probably I can say that I can work with the top 10, or I can work with the top 5. Just tag them in something, say something about their channel. Their challenge is now to respond. In case you are tagged, as I've explained in this class, check your mentions. You're going to check your mentions because most of you don't check mentions, and that is why you're missing out on people tagging you, and that's why they stopped even sharing you out. That's why they stopped sharing you out, and you're busy begging them to share you out. They don't share you out because you never even acknowledge when they share you out. So they have to tag you in it. They have to tag you. In it so that you can be able to respond when you're being tagged in it. That is the first part of your homework. Hey, travel and food, welcome. That's the first part of your homework. So you can play around with it. You can play around with it so that you can play around with it so that you can see you can gauge the reaction. Remember, the month of August is all about engagement. The month of August is all about engagement. And then that is the first part of the homework. Then, in case you do like a lot of live streams, start thinking of strategies of rewarding your top fans. Are you going to give them we've given? Yes, the mention must be checked and responded. That is the challenge that most people are going to have in this homework for the week. The mention must be checked and responded. And where do you find your mention? Yeah. And where do you find your mention? Your mention is that you open the YouTube app, you click on the notifications bell. That place where you see comments, you'll see your mentions there. You will see everybody who has mentioned you there. Is the assignment clear? Is the assignment clear, or you need help? Give me a thumbs up, or type Winston if it is clear. Type win if it is clear. Type win if it is clear. Perfect. Jaden has said yes. Is the assignment clear? So you are going to tag people and make sure you police. We are checking whether they are. We are checking whether they are mentioning you back. We are checking whether they are mentioning you back. It's important. It's important. The Juba receipts, please. Hey, Resume, I cannot discuss Juba's receipts. I cannot discuss Juba's receipts because those receipts are too sensitive. They can break a home. I'm not discussing those receipts. I'm not discussing those receipts because those people are not even here. I'm not discussing those receipts. I will keep them to myself. I will keep my mouth. Good. That is the first part of the assignment. That is the first part of the assignment. And then, knowing what you know now, after discussing all these things that you have, discussed, can you figure out what can be the best reward for your top fan and make it a thing for your channel? We talked about shoutouts. We talked about giveaways. We talked about creating an only top fans. I almost said only fans again. We said creating an only top fans like a carousel where you can be running their videos and promoting them. We talked about giving them a chance to make a decision about your channel, and they own it. Like Winston Chronicles, who's the king of the live stream right now, is going to decide the topic for discussion next week at the academy. So we've talked about those particular things. So I want you to think of a strategy based on what we've discussed that you can be using to reward your top fans, the top crown holders, anytime you're done with the live stream. It doesn't need to be monetary. It can just be something. It can be something that is just very simple, like even a mention. It can be something like promoting them, pinning them. Just get creative and figure out what you can give the top fans anytime like you're finishing a live. because it's going to drive like a lot of loyalty. The best practices to optimize this feature: number one, just stay consistent. Stay consistent even in your messaging. Keep giving shout outs even as you're doing a live stream. Make sure that they feel happy that you're still recognizing them. In case like let's say you are having problems, the beauty with this feature is that anybody else on the live stream can see who the top fans are. You can also like encourage, you can even encourage people to tell you who is number so and so. Sometimes get creative even with the feature. You can even say, guys, can you tell me who is number 28 on the live stream? Can you say who is number 28 on the live stream? And then people can go and check who is number 28 on the live stream. And maybe the host may be feeling generous to reward number 28 on the live stream. So get creative even over this feature. Sometimes you may not even reward like the number one. You may actually go and say number 28. That is BOK Media Life. BOK Media Life is number 28 on the live stream. This is my sister. She's working towards watch hours with the other spare channel. Please guys support this beautiful lady, a BOK Media Food Freak or something like that. It can even be that I'm going to give BOK a shout out when I'm starting the Sunday service on Sunday or something like that. So it can be something random like that. It can be, can you tell me is number 49? One Mijol Africa. How you doing, One Mijol Africa? Just like that. So you can even be picking random numbers sometimes on the chat. This helps people like be very active. Be very active because it's also a good way of like playing psychology on people. So that you're not just like dealing with the top fans, but you also just remember even the 1 to 50, they're still your fans. They're still your fans, and it still works the same way. It still works the same way. The last point, and maybe this can be, yeah. Encourage the use of goals. You can be using goals because in case people are going to bribe their way to become your top fans, as we have called them, bribe in quotes. The Game of Crowns, you realize that all the top 10 people on this live stream, they bought their crowns. In case people are going to like buy their crowns, in case people are going to buy their crowns, can you set up the goal? Learn how to set up the goal. Can you use the goal feature in addition to the Game of Crowns? Most of you don't set up goals. Most of you set goals the wrong way. You pick the wrong color. Be setting up goals. So you can even go and do this so that you can benefit from both sides. So you can be, yes, people are giving you super chats to become number one on the crown, but you can also like be like running goals. So let me see that I can share my screen real quick so that you can see what I'm talking about. So for example, I come to these are my top fans right now. These are all the top fans. You can see the number 1 to 3. They are very clear. They are very clear here. Let me just take a screenshot. Those are my number 1 to 3. Not that I will forget, but yeah, those are there. So now, once you have your number, once you have like come here to the goal part. Come here to the goal part. God's child, thank you so much, God's child, for that beautiful blessing to Winston. Thank you so much. Good vibes, K. Welcome, K. Sorry, I had not seen you, K. I think you found me in my conclusion. Welcome, K. Welcome, K. And yes, guys, please thank you. Please appreciate your king, your deputy king, and the queen. So you can come here, set up your goal. You can set your goal. Most of you set the goal wrongly. You normally just say 10 super chats and then you select teal. Pick any color. Be scrolling on the color when you're setting the goal so that you can do all the colors. Most of you normally let it stay on this part. What if somebody does not have $5 and maybe somebody wants to give you 100 shillings or $1? Just come and say all the colors. So you set the goals and you can set how many super chats you are expecting. And then you put a timer, of course. You put a timer depending on how long you're going to be on the live stream. So if I'm going to be on the live stream for 3 hours, I'm only looking for 10 super chats of this number of colors. Then you start the goal. So you can be using the goal also as a way of driving engagement because people are also going to be. And then you can tell people, I'll share my OnlyFans account. False advertising even works. You can even do things like that, and then you just start the goal. So You can be using the goal in concert with the. You can be using the goal in concert with the. You can be using the goal in concert with this top fans thing. I need to stop saying only fans because yes, yeah. So I need to stop saying only fans because it keeps like bothering me. Yeah. So you can be setting the goal and then the goal works in addition to the goal works in addition to the goal works in addition to the what do you call it? It works in addition to the only fan. Time to go and see. It works in concert with the top fans, that are coming through and they're trying to bribe their way. So as much as people are bribing their way to become number one on your top fans, they can of course help you achieve your goal for the life or the premier. So that means more super chats, that means more super stickers, and that can also help you get to the threshold. So it is these kind of things you have to look at how you can like manipulating them work in your favor, to make sure that you get your goals on YouTube. Okay, so I beg to leave it there so that we can set up the raid and we see we are going to surprise. I'm going to refresh this page. Should have said only fans on YouTube. Only fans on YouTube. Jeez, I'm so confused. Okay, guys, time to go. So I'm going to set up the redirect. This is how you set up the raid. The people don't know how to raid. This is how you set up a raid. You go to like edit. You go to customization. You scroll down on redirect. This is a shortcut of click on redirect and then search videos from other channels. Let me see who is live right now. Professor Green like live. Professor Green Academy. Professor Green, is that you live or it's silent? Prof Green Academy, is that live or let me go peep real quick. Or guys, if you, or somebody can suggest in case there's a channel that is not monetized and they're looking for W8 or something like that. You can suggest and then we see that I can read them. Professor Green, let me speak. Oh, Professor Green, it is silent. It's AI. Are you settled to be raided? Okay. I will have to pick another candidate. Let me go and peep. I see who is live. Let me see. Jules Castle live. I've raided Althea before. Then Miller. Is Van Miller readable? I can send you to Jamaica. Oh, father and son. I don't know the father and son is. Let me check. Father and son. Yes, father and son. I might as well send the raid to Jamaica. Father and son are not monetized. Let me confirm whether they are readable first. Father and son are good people. Yes, they are readable. No, these are the father and son. No, this father and son wildlife. I meant father and son. I was looking for father and son. I thought for father and son Jamaica. Well, let me pick somebody else. Father and son. Van Miller. Okay, I'm sending you guys to Jamaica because it's Happy Independence Day. So Van Miller is live. Van Miller is not yet monetized. She's readable though. She's very nice. She's very nice Jamaican colors. Van Miller. Oh, she's not tradable. Jesus, in this time and age. In this time and age, she's not tradable. Please. I'm lost. I am lost. Oh my goodness. In this time and age, she's not tradable. Everything Africa with the mat is monetized. It's not monetized, and she's like, I've read it before. I can send you guys there. Let me check. Everything Africa with the mat. That is it, guys. That is our deputy president, deputy king. So I'm going to send you now that I cannot find. I thought it was father and son lifestyle, but yes. Let me see everything Africa with Oma. Let me peep and confirm she's on the panel. Van Miller is not tradable. Jeez. Oh my goodness. These are people lose on blood. Everything Africa with Oma. Let me peep real quick. She only has 4 people watching. Okay, she's on the panel. Perfect. Guys, please be nice. This Oma gets very emotional over raids. So please don't make her cry. Just be patient with her. Don't make her cry. Because the last time I raided Oma, I did not even know how to like leave the live stream. Please, 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 I beseech you. Don't make her cry. Don't make her cry. Don't make her cry. Don't make her cry. Jaden says, Goga, I'm going live now. Jaden will have raided you, but I can tell Oma to raid you. I can tell Oma to raid you after she's done. I'll tell Oma to raid you. We can take because Jaden, how can you be going live and you are here? Yeah. So don't make that girl cry, because last time what happened? Last time what happened? You people made her cry, and now it was very, yeah, but it was nice. It was nice. She only has 2 people watching. So she's looking for watch hours. I will send you there. She has over 1,000. I'll tell her to redirect to you, Jaden, right now. So please don't make her cry, guys. Don't make her cry. So we are going to type raid. Chanazi, welcome, Chanazi. Thanks so much for coming in. How are you doing, Chanazi? Thanks so much for coming in. Don't make that girl cry like last time. So she's not expecting us. She only has 2 people. I like the surprise element because she's not expecting the raid. So our deputy king of the live stream has suggested. So it's Goga raid 3 purple hats, Goga raid 3 purple hats, Goga raid. Redzoom, I will kick you out of the live stream. I will. Nightbot, can you time out Redzoom? Yeah. So she only has how many people? She only has like 2 people on the live stream. So she's going to be shocked for sure. Because we are how many? We are 19. Let me refresh. We are 19. So guys, I want you to do this. We are 19. She has how many thumbs up? She has 22 thumbs ups. Let us get her thumbs ups to let us get her thumbs ups to 50 if possible. Let us get her thumbs ups to 50. But you can go stay there for like about 5 minutes in case you are busy. Stay there for 5 minutes just to give her like the love, and then you can go about your business. Please don't make her cry. She's going to be shocked, but you know what? What do we do? She'll definitely be surprised. Okay, because the chat is going to jump from 2 people. So please be patient with her because she's going to be overwhelmed. Be patient. I'm just giving you a warning because that's what happened last time. Right. Enjoy your flight to Nigeria. Type Goga raid 3 purple hats. And go paint that chat purple. And do your homework. I will mark your homework next week. Right. Take care of yourselves. Let us leave. Let me see if I can put all these things. Hey, here we go. We'll teach you how, so come on, let's go. Live stream tutorials, the secrets we will show. Hit that like, share, subscribe, and let the gaga flow. So you are 22. Make sure those thumbs up reach. Make sure they reach 50. Thank you so much, everyone, to all the super chatters. Thank you so much. May your pot brim in abundance. Thank you so much for making the Game of Thrones as a resounding success. To all of you who are just in the, you are lacking in the bushes, thank you so much as well. I don't take it for granted. To everybody else who just gave the thumbs up, the vote, thank you so much for that participation. Kisha, thank you so much, Kisha. I know you said you're pampering yourself. I totally respect and appreciate that. Thank you so much, my beautiful sister. Enjoy your flight, guys. I will see you on Sunday with Anabu Lashmi Beach. Keep time and don't forget to attend the conclave that is going down on Saturday at the World of Brothers. Right, let us go to Everything Africa with Omar before it ends abruptly. I don't want to crash any flight. So let's go there and surprise that. It's only a few people watching, so it is going to she's going to be shocked. She's really going to be shocked. So please bear with her. I'm seeing some trust there that I need to go and manage as well. So let me go handle that business. So enjoy your flight, guys. I will see you on the other side. Welcome to the show. We'll help you